that long ass intro.
I like it.
I love it too, bro. But Derek a hater. He be like, "Yo, long ass intro taking 3 days to finish." But anyway, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? As you can see, we are live. Me, Q Reviews, and Rashad G.
What's up?
In the building. This is Rashad's first time on my channel. How you doing today, sir?
You know, I'm feeling a little depressed, man, but I'm happy now because, I'm in the twilight zone here where I live at. Nobody talks horror movies. You know what I mean? I got nobody to nerd out with, man. So I appreciate you brothers inviting me on and, chop it up with y'all because everybody around here is fucking lame.
Man, you already know it's the month of October, man. It's spooky season.
Yeah.
It's
horror every day.
But nobody cares. Like, even my own kids, I'm like, hey, y'all come over and let's watch some horror movies. We're like, no, Dad, we want to play PlayStation.
Yeah, man, come, if you don't sit your ass
at least
down
play
and watch
something
Mr.
scary on
Crockett.
PlayStation. Yeah.
Sit down and watch some damn Mr. Crockett.
Yeah. Put them on some Return of Living Dead, the old school or something. You know what I'm saying?
Bro was just at that convention too. What's homie name? Those damn enchiladas. What's his name? It's Miguel Nunez.
Yeah, I know you're talking about Juana Man.
Miguel Nunez, right? Yeah, him. He was there. He's funny though. He's real cool.
He aged gracefully too, bro.
You know, his hairline don't look too bad, you know. Like, right. Last time I seen him, like he looked like he was cool, and he was just talking with people and shit. He was chit chatting. He was smooth, and then this is one motherfucker. I hope he ain't watching this damn this video, but it's one dude, bro, stink, and he was following Miguel Nunez the whole fucking weekend and shit, but he was offering him Hennessy, but bro, breath stink. I don't know how the fuck Miguel drank after his ass. I'll be afraid like crazy. What's going on? Let's see the chat. Somebody in the chat says some shit. What up, Sean Franklin? What's going on, Sean? I ain't seen you in a damn. I can't even think of something clever to say, but I ain't seen you in a long ass time. What's going on, Sean? We talking everything horror today. So my Q, have you seen Mr. Crockett?
I haven't had a chance. I've been so busy at work. Y'all can spoil it. I started it, but I didn't finish it. I remember starting it and not liking the beginning of it though. You just put that out there. Yeah, the very beginning, I wasn't feeling it a little bit. Like this might be like cheesy as fuck. But to be honest with you, I haven't finished it. So because I was so tired. I was sick that one week and I just fell asleep. Took that NyQuil.
I just got over being sick.
Yeah, me too. Same here.
Like I'm still coughing the bullshit out, but you know,
me too. That's right. I'm in that phase. Yeah.
So, I like it. It ain't bad. Like I liked it. Like it has like honest to God, it has like potential. Like for real. I think it could be a real cool little series. I think if they actually pump some money into it, it could go somewhere. It feels like an episode of freaking Tales from the Hood, to be honest with you. Like it could be one of those things.
Yeah. But I tell you what, if you didn't like the beginning, Q, then you probably ain't gonna like the rest of the movie because the beginning was the best part. Like that set the tone for the rest of the movie. So yeah, if you ain't like that, you probably ain't gonna like the rest of it.
The beginning was the best part. Homie was bullying the shit out of his son.
Yeah.
He was treating him like that guard did Joker.
Damn, for real? Because you know what happened.
That's what he was doing. He's like damn vegetables, right? Boy. We pay too much money and shit. Yeah. Sean Franklin chimed in and says, "Have we seen Mars Attacks 1996?" Of course, I have. I got I got the Mars Attacks gun in my room. I bought that shit from Spirit Halloween. It shoots mist and stuff and makes sound effects. I don't know where the hell to put it, but I just bought it because it was cool. But I've been wanting to rewatch that. It's been a while.
Mars Attacks. Yeah, I watched that for the first time last year because I collabed with my boy Anthony Perez, and he had me watch that. And it wasn't bad. You know, it was a cheesy little fun sci-fi comedy. Yeah,
a love letter.
Barking at your ass.
Yeah, it's like a love letter to the 50s, that old sci-fi era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vin Diesel was a pharaoh stripper and shit, trying to
Vin Diesel
boxing him and shit. No, not Vin Raines.
I'm about to say Vin Diesel was in that shit.
Nah, Vin Raines. Hey man, look, I don't like how they be trying to sex play my boy Vin Raines though. He always getting done dirty in movies. Like, have you noticed that?
Yeah. What do you mean with the gay stuff?
Holiday? What's it called?
Holiday Heart. I couldn't watch that movie.
Holiday Heart, bro, was a cross-dressing boxer. That is the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. Yeah. A cross-dressing boxer.
The gayest I ever seen him though was in that Adam Sandler movie. It was the fireman movie. He was in the shower and shit. and he was soaping up like, and he was singing, "I'm every woman," butt ass naked and shit.
What
with soap dripping down his ass.
He always he like standing naked in movies. I noticed that.
Yeah. He was like soaped up, like with soap coming off his booty and shit, down the side of his ass cracker, singing "I'm Every Woman" by Winnie Human. Well, I'll send it to you after this, Rashad. I know you'll.
Nah, I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see that shit, man. Nah, yeah, I couldn't watch Holiday Heart though.
And he got booty banged in Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Oh yeah, he might be he might like that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, bro. It's funny because in Baby Boy, he looked official, like he really was like he was bang, and it's like I don't know, man. You can't be doing that half and half stuff, man. I ain't never seen Tiny do that stuff. Tiny never played a role like that.
No, Tiny ain't never took nobody booty in the movie.
Or even like shit. Even Terry Crews will take some ass, but I ain't never see him receive it. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No.
At least I don't think he did. Yeah, Terry Crews is always the one to try to take somebody.
Yeah.
Didn't he say some director was trying to holler at him or some shit?
It was Weinstein, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think Weinstein grabbed his nuts. Or some shit
grabbed
like
his dick. Yeah, grabbed his dick or some shit and shit. He had to be down with it. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine? You grab it. Weinstein had some big ass nigga.
He grabbed his shit and was like, "Hey, whistle like you did in White Chick."
Like, do that whistle. A big ass nigga.
He big as shit. That's why I'm like, how you let this old ass white man grab you? Like, you could just like, I don't know. You could just kind of flex on him and drop him, but.
Well, his excuse was so lame too, man. What did he say? He was like, "Yeah, in that moment, I could have, inflicted some physical damage, but I thought about, what kind of example would I be setting, and all this moral high ground shit." I'm like, dog, come on, man.
Yeah, it's boundaries, my dude.
Yeah. Look, all that shit goes out. Like, dog, in no situation, if somebody grabs your shit, are you thinking logically like, okay, you know what? What about my kid's future and what happened? Why the nigga grabbing your dick? Let's see. The right thing to do. No, your instinct.
Do I ever want to be in Hollywood again?
Yeah. And I would have immediately swung on dude, dog. Like
it's reflexes.
Yeah,
it's reflexes, man. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you an example. I'm not one to hit women. I don't condone hitting women, right? But I had an argument with my ex-wife one time, and she mushed me, and just out of reflex, without thinking, I mushed her back.
Yeah,
and I felt so bad. I told her to get a lick back, but like I said, it's reflexes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You said get your lick back.
When I did it, like her head went back, right? Then she says, "You don't put your hands back on me, yeah. I'm a woman." I said, "No." I said, "Well, here, go ahead, here, my bad." Because I thought she was gonna put me in jail.
Yeah,
so I got scared.
Well, once you said that sit up like Undertaker, I was like, "Oh, you done?"
Oh yeah, you done. Yeah.
Her eyes got big, like her weave got put out of place and shit, and her eyes got big. And I said,
"We got put out of place." Not the weave got put out of place.
Bella Reese like, woo, that shit. I had a fight.
Oh, hey, you guys fan? I know. Q is you a fan of Street Trash?
Oh, of course.
I've never seen it. Never seen it.
Yeah, I did. I think we did a review of that, so I watched it recently. That was a 1988 nasty pukey gore fest and shit.
Yeah. I just saw the thank you. I just saw the new one.
What is the new one?
They premiered it in LA.
Oh, you seen it then?
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, at one of the theaters that Quentin Tarantino owns.
Yeah, I seen that online. Yeah, I seen it online. Yeah, damn, that's dope. You got to go there.
That motherfucker owned 2 theaters. I only thought he owned 1. That motherfucker owns 2 of them. You found like them old theaters that have the reels, like the actual like reels,
like the film reels. We have the
protection reels. Yeah, and he just buys them and be like, "Yeah, we're gonna just go ahead and take care of this." But yeah, I saw it there, and so it's not a remake; it's a sequel. Right. And it's not bad. I think the practical effects in that shit look astounding. I thought it was really, really good.
Okay. So it's like, because in 1988, those were some great practical effects back then. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they were crazy, but like they still were pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They were wild, I would say. I don't know if they say it was excellent. What do you think about the first Street Trash special effects for the gore?
Oh, that's great. Those fucking special effects were amazing. Hold up real quick. Question from Renamon. Renamon says, You talking about the poster, or are you talking about the actual, like, there's a trailer out? He said, what are your thoughts on the Five Nights at Freddy 2 teaser? I know they had a image out. I don't know about a trailer. Do they have a trailer out?
I haven't seen the I haven't seen the first Friday Nights at Freddy.
I'm about to say, I don't know. I don't care.
This is one I slept on.
Yeah. I took my nephew to go see it, so I've seen the first one. It was all right. It was cool. Like, for like some, like you know, like it fits that generation. Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner because it's such a fucking money making machine. Like, so many kids play that shit. He asked if we've seen The Nun 2005. Yes, and I feel like The Nun is such a waste of a good character. They do not know how to write her story. That shit, the story is fucking horrible, but the character looks dope. What'd you guys think of The Nun?
They made a Nun in 2005?
Yeah,
the old one. That's the first one, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that shit existed. I thought The Nun was first seen in The Conjuring.
Yeah, isn't that it? Right? That's not it? That's not The Conjuring Nun?
Mm-mm. The Conjuring didn't come out till like what 2012, 13?
Yeah,
it's about 2005.
I ain't never seen that shit thing.
Yeah.
No, I ain't even heard of that. Yeah, no, 2005.
I got a napkin.
No,
I ain't never even heard of that. Damn, that's crazy. I was thinking, I instantly went Conjuring.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, Valak. Yeah.
You guys seen the teaser trailer to The Strangers Chapter 2?
I just seen that popped up. I haven't watched it yet because I heard such bad things about the other Strangers. I don't know. I forgot.
Oh, the first one?
Not the first one. I like the first one.
Chapter 1? No, I'm talking about Chapter 1.
Yeah, Chapter 1, the one that came out about a year ago. Yeah. Right. I haven't seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically the first damn movie.
I'm good on that.
All right. Yeah.
You selective politicking on these movies.
Say what?
You selective politicking on these movies.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe because I'm getting older, I'm just getting like, if I see something that don't gain my interest, I'm just like, nah, I ain't watching that shit, man.
All right, well, we can talk about those. I know we all seen Terrifier, though, right?
Yeah, no, now you're talking my language, nigga. Now you're talking my language. Yeah.
All right, so if we have to rank these fucking movies, how we rank?
Hold up, time out. Q, you just say you ain't seen 3?
I mean, like I said, I've been working for the last month.
You're making this video hard, homie.
But no, go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not
spoiler. Art kills a lot of motherfuckers in this movie.
I mean, look, honestly, like, there ain't much story to spoil. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm not much of a story in his third movie.
I'm not in it for the story and shit, for the, you know what I'm saying, the dynamic plot. Come on, bro. You know what I'm in here for. I'm from the, you know what I'm saying, from the 80s. I know exactly what it is. So get into it.
I'm in the minority. I still appreciate, and the director even looked at me crazy when I met him. When the second one came out, he was like, so which one you like more, part 1 or part 2? And I was like, I like part 1 more. He was like, really? Why? Like, he was surprised. And it's like, I think it's just because it sticks to that more slasher formulaic shit. And to me, that to me just kind of like, it just clicks better with me. Like, trying to change that into like a well thought out story, it's kind of hard, you know? Like, I think they did an all right job, but in the second one, it felt a little long winded, and it feels kind of weird to develop the story in the second movie. You know what I'm saying? But I still like the first one more than these two movies, just because it was just like a simplistic slasher. I love the fact that he broke the freaking the slasher code, like you don't use guns. He's like, fuck that shit. He was getting his ass whooped. He said that was the thing that made me love that movie. As soon as he was getting his ass whooped and he pulled the pistol and shot her in the head and then unloaded the clip because he was frustrated, I was like, this is a different dude. I like this guy. I like this guy right here. I like the way he thinks, because it's real. Back against the wall, what you gonna do? If you got a pistol, you gonna use it. Like, let's be real here. All these other slashers are like, oh nah, you know, stick to the old faithful. They have a knife. Nah, pop their ass. Do what you gotta do. But Rashad, how would you rank the movies without spoiling it, since Mr. Q has been not queuing reviewing, you know?
Well, you know, yo, it's refreshing to hear you say that you dug the first one, because surprisingly, I found out that a lot of people don't like that first movie. And
they don't at all.
I'm tripping like, why? Because my boy introduced me to Terrifier, and that first one, man, like that shit stuck in my head like all day after I watched it. You know, like Art was not playing around. So even though the second movie, I guess, technically is a better film overall, but I feel like the first one was definitely scarier because Art wasn't playing around. Like I could tell with 2 and 3, it's going down the Freddy Krueger route, where they're making him like a pop culture icon now, where he's not as scary. Like he still fucks people up, but he's going down that where you're gonna be seeing Art the Clown dolls and shit, and there's gonna be Art the Clown mania. But that first movie, he was not playing around. He was sick. He was sadistic, creepy at times. You know, like the winter scene.
Shit.
yeah, the scene where he scalped the chick and took her titties off and put that shit like that was so uncomfortable to watch. But
and it was riding a tricycle.
Riding a tricycle. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I rank them, I would say I gotta put 2 at number 1 so far. No, I don't know. Shit, I gotta watch 3 again. But I would put 1 in the middle. I say I would put 1 in the middle so far. 2 and 3, I'd have to watch again.
I think I'm gonna do 1, 3, 2. And people might be kind of confused, like, oh, you throwing 3 in. The reason I'm throwing 3 in that number 2 spot is because I felt like the second movie didn't know when to cut away from like the story. Like it felt a little long-winded at times, and it felt like they didn't know when to like, all right, bro, like you got to throw Art back in here. Like it's like when you watch The Dark Knight. Like sometimes you watch The Dark Knight and you start getting bored of like Bruce Wayne / Batman and shit, and then they know just when to throw a Joker scene at you and brings you right back in, you know. And I felt like this movie Part 3 did that really well. As soon as you start kind of like, here we go, Jonathan with his long ass neck talking again, you know, all of a sudden like they bring you back. Okay, Art does some crazy shit. It was a lot of cutting back and forth with Art, and it kept you entertained. So I felt like they just did a better job at keeping you focused on the actual film. And there's a longer cut of this movie. They cut out like 25 minutes. And
I saw an interview where you said that. Yeah.
And people are petitioning for the director's cut or the full length cut to be released during Christmas time.
Yeah, I'll agree. I think 3 was definitely more focused as far as like the flow, how the movie flowed, and taking out stuff that didn't need to be there to mess up the pacing of it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I think 2 was like what, about 2.5 hours or something like that. That was like
it was 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but damn, some of the best kills though, man. Like that, I don't know. That's why 2 sticks with me, because that bedroom scene, like I've never seen nothing
Everybody
like
love
that.
Yeah. I love the mashed potatoes.
Oh, the mashed potatoes?
That's just hilarious. I like you can't do it. Like the studio will never say sign off on that shit, bro. I just love it. It's so creative and it's so stupid and it's over the top. You can't take it serious, but it's like, wow, bro. He just punched a bitch mashed potatoes through her face and shit.
Right.
So, am I frozen, by the way, or y'all can see?
I think you frozen, bro. I'm looking at the side of your head.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck going on. Hold on.
But 3 is definitely gonna be a staple in my household in Christmas time, man. Like that 3 already makes my list of Christmas movies I'm gonna watch during the holidays.
And it's not too many Christmas horror movies. You got they did a convention over here, and it was like Christmas themed horror shit. So, but I mean, they only were able to invite Billy from fucking Silent Night, Deadly Night, his brother from Part 2, the dude that plays Jack Frost. And then everything else kind of went a little downhill from that. They invited Keith, what's his name from The Thing? What's his name? Keith David.
Oh, Keith David, yeah.
Keith David. They invited Keith David. He was there as well too. And there he goes. Q moving around. You want to be funny if I put him back on the screen and he freezes exactly like he did before.
That should be like shit.
That should be hilarious. Now, hopefully Rashad didn't freeze. Now you're looking at the camera. Hold on. I'm looking at the stream. All right, cool. Let's go to this. Hold on, we got a little bit more questions. Renamon says, do we have a top 5 clown movies? I mean, shit. Only clowns I can think of is Pennywise and Art the Clown. I mean, unless we consider John Wayne Gacy.
Killer Clowns.
Oh yeah, Killer Clowns. Oh yeah, we do have the Joker. You're right, Joker. It doesn't say horror movies. I guess. Oh no, it says horror movies.
Jigsaw is Jigsaw sort of
a puppet.
Yeah,
he's a puppet.
Yeah,
with high cheekbones.
Yeah. I guess he ain't a clown.
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
I mean, it's crazy. Well, you got the Eli Roth clown movie. That one's cool.
And I feel like it's very underrated. Clown.
I just met Eli Roth last weekend.
Oh, nice. I like that guy.
And I told his ass, I was like, he did this. All right, so he did this. He did a VR short movie with old girl from Cobra Kai. Paige, what's her name?
Oh, Peyton List.
Yeah, Peyton. Yeah, her. What's her name in the show?
Tori.
Yeah. Tori from her. So he did it. She's the main chick. Like And I went up to him and I was like, and I had I printed out a print from the stupid poster or whatever. And he was like, wow. He was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, I've never seen this before. And I'm like, well, yeah, bro, like there ain't no official fucking merchandise for this shit. I had to get it printed out at CVS or some shit. And he's like, so he signs it. He's talking about it. And I'm like, yeah, so like, what's the chances of getting this like a full-length movie? He said he wants to. He has the rights to it. And he will be more than willing to. And I was like, well, if you do, you got to bring Peyton back. He was like, yeah. He was like, hell yeah, definitely. He was like, she was amazing. I was like, yeah, she made it watchable. But I mean, I thought it was real cool. You got a dude in a Cupid mask, which we've seen in Valentine. But this dude had a crossbow, so he was popping him with a crossbow. I thought that was really clever.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, and his mask design was like just the same as the Valentine one, but it was like cracked, a little bit like old, decrepit looking. It was cool though. He said, how would we rank the Strangers movies? So I guess from chapter 1, Strangers, what's that last one? The Strangers Pray at Night, and then the first Strangers?
I haven't seen any of them son bitches.
Oh, you haven't? I think Pray at Night is underrated as shit. I think that's actually the best Strangers movies. Like I never in my mind would have said, you know what song would work for a horror movie? A Total Eclipse of My Heart. Like I never would have thought of that.
Yeah,
this fool Q just look at it. This man, I'm telling you, technical difficulties, man. This man is the epitome of it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, you know, if this was StreamYard, I would understand because I know StreamYard be fucking up a lot. But yeah, I don't know what's going on now.
I don't know, man. Q just queuing. How you going to be friends? How you going, my friend? Has been a long time. I got lots to talk about the Scream franchise and everything else. Oh, Skywalker loves freaking Scream. That's his thing. That's his shit.
Why do you love Scream?
He fucking loves Scream, bro. Overrated. Oh, talk about it. Let's talk about it. You said Scream is overrated. Go ahead.
Yeah, listen, the first Scream, Lightning in a Bottle, you know, one of the first meta joints after New Nightmare, you know what I'm saying? Wes Craven was back and loved that first Scream. But then after that, everything else is just like Scooby-Doo mystery, just like the first Scream movie. And I have to say, I don't give a fuck what y'all say, Ghostface is probably one of the worst slashes ever. He has a cool look. He does have a cool look, but he can't kill for shit. How you stab them? Okay, in the last movie, bro, how you stab motherfucking 20 times and they live? All right. When once Art gets a hold of you, or Jason gets a hold of you, or Michael Myers get a hold of you, you ain't making out of that bitch alive. Ghostface will stab your ass over and over and over again, and you live to tell the tale about it. Like, oh man, Ghostface almost killed me. Man, fuck Ghostface.
Hey man, damn.
Shit on Ghostface. Damn,
you have that picture where you say, okay, pick one to save you, the other will try to kill you. Listen, I'll take my chances, and I ain't trying to say I'm no badass, nothing like that. But man, let Ghostface run up on me. I'll beat his motherfucking head in.
I ain't gonna lie, Ghostface is the most clumsiest slasher ever. He's falling over everything.
Even in the first Scream, he is fucking fumbling the ball hard, flipping over shit.
Come on, Walt. Y'all telling me that if Billy Loomis or what's the Stewie run up on you, you tell me you want to fuck them two niggas up? Come on.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, especially Stu. I'm sorry, Stu is a dork.
Yeah, you had to tackle.
Stu get broken in half.
I think the idea is probably better than them the execution of them as killers, though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, that comes directly from my era. So the Scream era, like coming from Nightmare and Friday 13th, I thought that idea was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, the first one was dope. I love the first one.
Was amazing.
Just like with Saw, that first Saw movie was that shit put knots in my stomach the first time I watched Saw. But everything else after that was kind of like, you can't recreate that experience again. You know, so I stopped like after like the second or third movie. I'm like, I don't want to see this shit no more. So
that's crazy because other franchises like Nightmare started really strong too.
Yeah.
And then like when you got to 3, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? That was like, you know what I'm saying, when it got the, you know what I'm saying, the height of Freddy. I think so. Through Friday 13th Part 1, straight. It didn't really get on and pop into 3, you know, to that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like every movie just starts to just. I don't think there's no franchise. Is there any horror franchises out there that we feel like have just been solid all the way through, whether it's just a couple of movies or not?
Question.
So far, I mean, recently the Terrifier movies, man. Like if Terrifier would have stopped right now, we can honestly say that all 3 movies are all solid. You know what I'm saying? Now,
that's true.
He did confirm a 4th one, so we'll see where it goes. Right now, the Terrifier movies have been consistent.
Yeah. I think the fourth one. Okay, so look, have you guys seen All Hallows Eve?
Not yet.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
So
one. Yeah,
watch All Hallows Eve, and I feel like that's the direction of the fourth one. The fourth one is going to go in. I think the fourth one is going to be like Sienna going to hell to find that person. I'm not going to say it because Q over here not watching.
No, that's all right.
Like he's paid to do. No,
yeah, like I'm paid. Yeah.
Like you paid to do.
Yeah, man. No, it's all right.
But seriously though, that's where I think it's going, Rashad. In my opinion,
okay,
in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Because that's why the girl had the Ninth Circle book. The Ninth Circle book, that was the original movie, like the short, like that has Art the Clown in it. That's from a short called The Ninth Circle, and then that turned into All Hallows Eve. So yeah, so that's where I think that's where they're going. I think we going to hell. Welcome to hell,
man. I'm sick of hell and the devil, man. I did a video, man. What movie did I review? And I said I'm just sick of the goddamn devil. What was that? Apartment 7A.
Yeah, the Rosemary Baby.
I ain't watched it yet, man. I put that.
I ain't watched it yet either. Yeah, I watched the review. He don't spoil it. He don't spoil it, but he's like,
I don't spoil it. But I'm just tired of the devil, man. I'm tired of movies that, like dog. How many movies have we seen this year where a chick was pregnant with the devil's baby? You know what I'm saying? Immaculate.
Like 3. Immaculate. Yeah. The movie that Immaculate, and then I'm mad because the prequel to The Omen is literally the same plot as Immaculate,
right?
And they can't say that they came up with it first because Immaculate did it first. Like it was released first, and then on top of that, it was written first. Right. So that was done way before that movie.
Yo, I'm still gonna stand on my Late Night with the Devil.
Late Night with the Devil was amazing.
I fuck with that. Yeah, I love that girl in that one too. She was a great actress. I thought she did a very good job.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah, because Long Legs, bro. Long Legs pissed me off. That wasn't. I thought that was gonna be great the way they hyped it up. That shit was weak.
No, that shit was weak as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny. People either love or hate that movie, man. Like you talk to some people, they'll be like, man, Long Legs is like the best horror movie this year. And some people like, man, that was the shittiest horror movie this year.
That was a snore fest, bro.
But that's what's become of the horror genre. You either gonna love this shit or you're gonna hate it. Like I loved Cuckoo. Q didn't like Cuckoo.
Yeah, I didn't like Cuckoo.
I hated Cuckoo.
See, look, that's what I'm saying.
I hated Cuckoo.
That shit was tight. I liked it. I was all on board. And I think you know what's crazy? I think the main chick is a trans person.
I wouldn't be surprised. She did look a little masculine.
Her throat was
like, you know what? All right, have you ever watched that show on Netflix, Atypical?
Nah.
Oh, I thought because have you seen When the TV Glow? I saw the TV Glow.
I think that's on Max. I haven't watched that yet.
I will never watch that movie because I don't like Justice Smith and I want to fight that guy.
Who's Justice Smith?
Is that the main actor, the black kid?
That's the main actor. Yes, I can't stand that motherfucker, man.
He does have a punchable face. Like
he does. Like even his voice, like he just talks like just I don't know.
Okay. And that's how he is the whole movie. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's like that the whole movie. Like he's just like, I don't know. I might continue living today. I might not. Like the whole movie, bro. He's just so blue. Like I'm like, dog. Like you're annoying me right now.
Yeah, I got enough of him when I watch the Magical Negroes. I'm like, yo, I can't.
Oh, that nigga. Okay, now
you said it's called what? Immaculate Negroes.
No.
It's a movie called. You never heard that?
You said Immaculate Negroes.
Magical Negroes.
I thought you said Immaculate Negroes.
No, magical.
That sounds like a fire ass Wu-Tang album.
Yo, the Immaculate Negroes, son, for the children. You know what I mean?
Right?
Wu-Tang for the children.
Wu-Tang. That's the worst movie of the year. I'm telling you, that's the worst movie of the year. We already got our list, and when we do go over our worst, that is Magical Negroes of the blah blah whatever the fuck, bro.
Yeah, Magical Negroes. Good lord,
it was terrible. Peacock.
Hold on, we got a couple questions. Scream. I would love to see a crossover battle between It, the Clown, and Terrifier. I think. Okay, look, I did a video about this shit. I think It will win. Who y'all think will win? It is a fucking god being from another dimension, dog.
Yeah. It's an eater of worlds. It's an eater of worlds and shit. It got magical powers and fucking all. You can do all types. You can turn to a spider and shit. But it's fear. You know what I'm saying? Really, it's like Freddy type thing, right? So like its main power is how scared you are of it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but it's crazy too because like from the little research that I did. Like the shows and the movies and the made for TV show and shit, they dumb that fool down like crazy. But
really,
because he's not like His like he don't get hella weak if you be like you're ugly, you know, like in that last movie when it was like, oh you got a big ass head, like tumor headed ass, and he was like, and he started turning into like putty, like nah,
yeah,
like that, this potato head. Nah, but
but he did eat a kid's arms off in the first 10 minutes of the movie, so he was physical, he was like real and shit. Like how terrified gonna fuck with that if he can, you know what I'm saying? He can do some.
There's a big ass spider just like exactly. So it's like if freaking Terrifier crossed over into his world, it's a wrap. Like if he had, because does he even have a physical body? Like isn't it just like a projection? I'm talking about it is just like a projection, isn't he? Like
I think so.
He's like a godly projection from like another world.
I would say, wait, isn't art also like possessed by some kind of like demon and shit too? Like,
apparently he's a demon, or so it looks like. Like
I'm a demon lord. Yep.
Because in the first movie he was human, then I guess the demon entity like took over him, so that's how he became all powerful in the second.
Reanimated him and shit.
Yeah, put his eyes back in.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah,
now, bro, there's the opening scene. This shit gonna make you laugh. All I'm gonna tell you is the subway. Just remember that shit. That shit had me rolling. I would absolutely love to see different colored Ghostface robes in Scream 7 or Scream 8, 9, or 10. God damn. I would love to see a brown and red and green, dark blue. Yeah, but then that defeats the purpose of Ghost. Like the reason why his shit is black is so he can't be seen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you make him bright red, like he gonna run into Compton and get shot by some Compton Crips. You know? But laughing my ass off at Scooby Doo Mysteries. Shout out to
that's Scream. That's pretty much Scream. I would have got away for it if it wasn't for you damn kids. Every movie. And then they have to give like a whole monologue about why they did it and all that.
I agree with you. Pissing me off. That's just stupid.
I agree with you.
Every time they reveal the killer, I'm like, this shit dumb.
You can't reinvent that wheel of Scream. That's just that first one is really it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I like watching them, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a horror fan and then the slasher fan. So I gotta watch them, of course, and see the stupid ass camaraderie. But like you're really right. You can't really reinvent that wheel.
Yeah, it's like I've been there, done that.
American Psycho. We can get into that.
See where they fucked up with.
Speaking that, I've seen that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're remaking it. Yeah, they're going through with that remake. But you know where they fucked up at? On the last movie, they did this thing where they revealed the killer, right? It was the last one, right? Or was it the one before that? Where they revealed the killer? Like it was that one kid, the dude that plays fucking Eddie Brock or whatever in fucking Spider-Man. Or Flash Thompson, whoever he plays, the little Indian looking kid.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that was a killer.
Yeah. So remember, he was the killer at the beginning, and then he ends up getting killed by the real Ghostface. I think that would have been a premises to a good movie. Ghostface from the beginning of the movie, and you're watching the characters maneuver around him, and you're basically kind of seeing how he tricks them and how he kind of like stays behind the shadows. I thought that would have been a better idea and then also you could have one extra killer in the tuck, and we have to figure out who did it. But that would have made the formula fresh and new. Now we gotta look at this motherfucker chase Sidney Prescott for another 2 hours. Like I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah. I really liked the beginning of that last Scream movie too as well. I thought that was, what I'm saying, with what's her name?
Samara Weaving.
Yeah, Samara Weaving. I like that. And then I liked the killers, and what I'm saying, I like that very beginning was very clever. I think you're right. You gotta switch up this formula. You gotta bring in what's his name? Daniel Craig. Yeah, bring in Daniel Craig from Knives Out and let him figure out who the Scream killer is. You know what I'm saying? I think that'd be dope or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's something different than chasing Sidney Prescott around for 2.5 hours. I think that's fucking dead.
This next question is for Rashad because me and Q already answered this damn question before last time. Remember last time we had the review and we was live and he asked if we would be offended if there was a black Ghostface, the dude. Yeah. Remember we talked when he was talking about Free Willy and shit and the McDonald's.
I remember the McDonald's.
Yeah. Anyway, Rashad, would you be offended by a black Ghostface?
Hell no, because I know he'll get the job done right.
Yeah. Would you be mad if he wore one glove that didn't fit?
Shout out to OJ, man. Rest in peace. No, I wouldn't be offended at all. No, listen, we need more black slashes.
Bro, I need him to say the juice is loose.
There's not too many of us.
No, but you know what was crazy? The fact that you said that. Do you watch wrestling?
Yeah.
Do you know who fucking who said that shit? Shout out to OJ.
Who that?
Fucking what's that fool's name? He crazy as shit and he threw some dude off of a balcony. What's his name? Damn, hold up.
It's my WWE, right?
Nah, this dude was in ECW, bro. He's this black dude.
ECW. Oh, he's my New Jack.
New Jack, yeah, bro. He was like
New Jack, yeah.
He was like, yeah, shout out to OJ. He was like a real brother. He was like getting the job done. I was like, fuck.
New Jack was off the chain, bro. New Jack was different.
New Jack was crazy, bro.
He was different. Yeah.
Walter says franchise that's getting better as it goes. Evil Dead, the reboot. So he's saying basically, Evil Dead is a franchise that he feels is getting better as it goes on. I can kind of agree with that. I mean, it's that's been like the one that's been more consistent, if anything. Yeah, I still like that 2013 or whatever remake.
That shit was off the chain. Yeah,
that I love that one. And I met what's crazy? I met she signed my damn Necrocomic-Con too. The chick from that movie, the one that survived at the end.
Yeah, they only got one weak entry, right? To me, Evil Dead is Army of Darkness. That's the only real weaker entry in that. And people love that movie. You know what I'm saying?
I swear to bro, I don't understand it. If he wasn't in a rush to sign shit, because he seemed like he was on like hyper sign shit mode because he was being like real because he had a long ass line, bro. The fucking line from Bruce Campbell was crazy. I wanted him to sign that line in the book about when he tries to say the name and he was like, it's an N-word. I know it's an N-word. I wanted him to write that shit in my book.
Yes.
I wanted him to write that shit so bad. I was like, dog, you gotta write that shit. And it's funny because I told him, I was like, oh, next time I see you, I'm gonna bring a Maniac Cop poster. He was like, fuck, you like that movie? And I was like,
Maniac Cop.
I was like, yeah, man, that shit classic. He was like, hey man, I get it, I guess. He was like, teach his own. I was like, yep.
Yeah, I remember watching that one time.
Yeah, I think I watched it one time.
I think I watched it like once back in the 80s.
Yeah, because it's all over the video store. Remember, like they had Maniac Cop 3. It's like 48 copies.
You know, they had Maniac Cop and they had some shit called Psycho Cop, which was like a satanic cop or something. That shit was weird. He says, I just think different color Ghostface robes will be a very cool idea for the next movie because I know black is the signature color for Ghostface, but just thought different colors will be good. I mean, it's cool. But I mean, you just got to think about how well it plays into the movie. Like, if you have a Ghostface in a bright red robe or a fucking neon green or some shit running around, like you're gonna be like that motherfucker right there. Like, you can't sneak around, you know. Right. So that defeats the whole purpose of him being sneaky, and that takes the whole stealthness out of him, right? And then also, like, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard. Like, bro got a bright pink robe and shit dangling from his underneath his coat. You're gonna be able to see him and catch him kind of quickly. You know, man, but
it's bad enough Ghostface can't kill, man. They're gonna put him in a pink robe. He needs to go to slasher fucking boot camp or something, man. Learn how to kill a motherfucker. All right.
Let me ask y'all a question. All right, the Purge franchise, right? I know that's a fucking franchise that's dying, and we're still getting more sequels.
Around? Yeah,
it's still around, bro. Like it reminds me of that that the Grinch movie when he goes, "Are you two still living?" That shit. That's what that shit reminds me of. But
damn,
that was a good impression, dog.
Right? But which horror characters do you feel like could live within that universe and like you can see purging on the night? Obviously, it can't be like somebody supernatural and shit, but like who can you see like wandering around in that? Because I think, speaking of Ghostface, I can see Ghostface running around,
that's what I was about to say,
tripping over everything and fucking getting killed and shit by purgers. He's a moron, but
look,
Patrick Bateman. Give me Patrick
Bateman. You took the words out of my mouth. I was just thinking that, dog. I was just thinking that, right?
He would have a ball, bro.
I was just about to say that too, man. Damn.
Yeah. I think Maniac Cop before he turns into a fucking zombie. I think that's a good one. Once he becomes a zombie, bro, like you can't do it no more because you're from beyond the grave. Who else? John Carver from Thanksgiving. I can see that.
Oh yeah, that'd be a fun one.
Yeah,
John Carver for Thanksgiving. Bro, be smart. Honestly, I gotta give Eli Roth credit on that one. That was a fun ass movie, and John Carver was not a dumbass killer, bro. He was actually very strategic.
No, he was very smart. He was
smarter. Tranks and shit. He was like, I got. I'm ready for this shit.
The technology was smarter in Thanksgiving than it was in the last Scream. How he was using the cell phones and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the streaming, I think it was smarter than it was in the last Scream movie. Yeah,
bro, put off a whole heist in the middle of a parade. Like that shit takes skill. Like he literally did that shit like with no effort. Scott Walker says, "Oh yeah, I remember the story, Scott. I remember the story about the black girl that got mad because you asked her about a black. He said that he asked this girl about a black ghost face and she got mad at him, basically called him racist or some shit.
Well, she got mad at
racist.
No, we need more black.
We need more black killers. Yeah.
All we got is Candyman and Mr. Crockett.
Yeah. Now we got Mr. Crockett. Now I gotta see. Yep, that's all we got.
I mean, we got the tap dance man from them.
Oh, my daughter's scared of that dude, man. My daughter, every time I start, what you gonna do? Like, Dad, stop.
Yeah, that shit is funny, bro. But he iconic as hell, bro. I love that guy. That look and that just like his. When we gonna stop with us, Mr. Henry? Like that shit is classic, bro. And then the two little girls that be dancing and fucking even though that show was terrible as fuck, the Lovecraft Country.
Yeah.
That shit was whack, bro. But them two girls was tight.
I like it. I thought it was intriguing, man. It was different.
I felt like it was all over the place.
I thought it just fell off towards the end of the episodes and shit too. It was just like, what the fuck? At first, I was highly into it. Remember, we were doing reviews of that shit. Like, I'm into this. Right. It's tight. And then it started getting super weird and out there into space. And I was like, oh man, y'all losing me here. But like, yeah, it was definitely different. I just wish they had a little bit more focus. The Sundown Town thing was dope. All of them, but creatures was cool. And then it started getting like weird.
Yeah, bro. It felt like at first it started off like. At first, it kind of felt like a horror, then it kind of went into sci-fi. It just felt all over the fucking place. You had time travel and shit. You had a motherfucker with an infinity gauntlet. I'm like, all right, bro. Y'all doing too much. We doing too much here. But
because I was hoping that one would do better and to get another season too, because it had all black cast. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Rest in peace, my man. What's his name?
Who?
Chalky White, right? He died of heroin overdose.
Who?
He was in The Wire with the shit down his face.
Omar.
Michael K. Williams. Yeah.
Oh, bro, he was on heroin. I didn't even know he was on fucking heroin.
Yeah, I think it was fentanyl. I think somebody laced that shit with fentanyl. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, was he really gay? Because bro used to play gay in a lot of shit.
You know what? He
might
kind of came out and said that he experimented messing with dudes, but he never actually came out as gay though. But he did say that he had gay experiences, whatever the fuck that means.
That mean bro was really banging that little Puerto Rican dude in The Wire. That's what that means. That's what that means. Fuck, like he was like, hey man, we playing these roles, man. We got to get into character, man. I'm a method actor. He said, I'm a method actor. He was like, I gotta figure it out what it's really like. He's like, man, I heard. He said, Joaquin Phoenix told me about this method acting, boy.
Gave a whole new meaning to Omar coming, huh?
Yeah, right.
Omar coming.
Start closing the doors and shit.
Hey,
bro. Man, fucking that accent from Baltimore is crazy, bro. When I used to listen to Snoop from The Wire talking shit, that shit was so like it's some shit.
They have hard R's and like they drag out the ooze. Yeah,
that shit crazy. Like, how you do? What did you do? It's like what the fuck? But she was
you know he has a funny accent. I was watching that interview with what's the girl named Glorilla. And I didn't know that Memphis, Tennessee had an accent with that. They have a similar accent to Baltimore.
Really?
Because they pronounce when they say a U, it's pronounced with an R. So she'll say something like to my popped up on my nerves feed. My nerves feed.
Yeah, I keep the pussy fresh, showing off my moose knuckle. I was like, all right, gorilla.
She said instead of saying music, she said music.
Music? Oh, she sound like fucking Medea. What the fuck?
Yeah, she got a real
higher.
Yeah, because the guy interviewing had to ask her again, like, what did you say? He was like, you what? To my, I had to put it in my music. You start laughing. Hey, what you laughing at, man?
Yeah.
Why you laughing?
Over her. Yeah.
Yeah,
her right there.
Look, I don't know. I can't listen to that shit, bro. I can't listen to none of that shit. No Glorilla, no Sexy Red, none of that shit.
Yeah. Sexy Red.
That shit, man.
Red makes me angry, bro. Every time I want to be in the car, sometimes it's or some random fact, and then Sexy Red starts singing. She'd be like, "Ooh, baby," and like it sounded like a fucking bad talent show or something. Like, am I fucking retarded? Am I the one? Am I old? I am old, but like, God,
we just getting old, bro. That's
the
music.
bro, that's sonically bad, bro. No. No,
hey, bro, these kids, fucking. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This generation's music sucks, and they lingo sucks too. Yeah. I'm like, y'all lingo is trash, bro. Like they said, like, what the fuck is a skibbity? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know that.
Yeah.
Listen, my son's favorite word is weird. Everything is weird. So I can't do nothing. Like, for example, like, you know, I look at a chick walk by, I'm like, God damn. To my dad, you being so weird. What the fuck is weird? I'm just you're so weird. I'm like, if I hear that word one more fucking time.
Yeah, in LA, that's like a diss. Like, motherfuckers do not like being called weirdos in LA. Like, that's like
weirdos.
That's like calling
somebody,
you call somebody a weirdo is like calling somebody goofy in Chicago and shit.
Goofy,
like,
goofy.
They do not like that. You call somebody a weirdo, it's like that's equivalent to calling somebody a bitch. Like, they do not like that shit. They don't like. They're like, you a weirdo. What the fuck you mean? I'm a weirdo, bro. They be ready to fight you and shit over that shit.
So my son pretty much calling me a bitch, man. I should beat his ass, man. Every time I turn around, you being so weird. Why you being weird?
You better stop, bro. Mr. Crockett gonna come get your ass. Yeah, he's gonna come get your ass. He's gonna be like, as soon as you be like, man, what you mean he's weird? Then Mr. Crockett in that video gonna look at your ass like,
man, hey, that shit was creepy as hell. Like, he just stopped the video and was like,
and then they all, I was like, what the fuck? When they all stopped, he was like, is this motherfucker? Is he yelling at his kid? Hey, man, I wish Mr. Crockett was around when I was in trouble. Shit, like, he could have stalled me out. Like, man, why you go ahead and break that face, Mr. Crockett? Raising a voice.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I wish he was around when my mom had some of them niggas around that I ain't like. You know what I'm saying? When he called himself trying to raise up on me, Crockett, you'll handle my dirty work here.
Right? Hey, but Mr. Crockett was a G though. He was like, my dad was whooping my ass. He was like, I killed him. I made it look like an accident. I'm like, damn. I'm like, how you hit right in the head with a skillet and make it look like an accident? Like, what the hell? I was mad that scene was animated. I wish they would have showed a flashback. That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm.
But that was just
I guess it was going to Candyman, right? Was it Candyman 2021 where they showed the origin of Candyman, but like and puppets and shit?
Yeah, that was creative.
That was Q's favorite movie of the year, by the way.
What, Candyman? Get the fuck out of here, bro. No, it's not.
That movie was cool until the third act, bro. I was
yeah. When they made Candyman into Venom, they made him into a superhero at the end. He had like fucking keys, was levitating them. You know what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. Jennifer Cation and all.
Bro, nah, look. So I had the fucking. We got a chance to go to we saw that movie like a year and a half before it came out.
You seen it before?
I saw it fucking way before that shit came out because I think COVID hit and then that shit like everything got shut down. So I seen that shit like a year and a half before it came out. And then like I'm at this fucking screener and I'm telling the dude, yo, this third act, because we got picked for the focus group. And they like, oh, like, what is it that you didn't like? Raise my hand. That third act was weak. What you mean it was weak? I was like, that shit was weak. Like all of a sudden the cops pop up and they just so happen to be racist and shit. All that shit just felt forced as hell. And it was just like, and then what happened? The black people that was with us, oh, that shit was tight, bro. You tripping. That shit was cool how he killed him and shit. I'm like, look, I was like, yeah, that shit cool how he killed them, but it's stupid how the setup was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, it was fucking dumb. Like, it was a stupid setup. Nah, man, you tripping. That shit was cool. And he was like, who agrees with him? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like,
no, it came out of nowhere, bro. It came out of nowhere. Like,
well, it tried to be a message. It tried to be like a message type deal.
Yeah, message. Yeah, like I didn't like
the problem is it basically doesn't take the message from the first movie. The first movie is anybody could become an urban legend because a white chick becomes an urban legend at the end of the movie. Like, so what the fuck are we talking about? Like,
that's better.
All of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's not Candyman is not a moniker that's only like associated with black people because Helen becomes a candy girl or candy woman or whatever the fuck at the end of the damn movie because that was Helen, and then she came with her little brainiac brain and got him. You know
that shit creeped me out too. I saw that when I was like scary. 12, man. That shit had me like my hair turned white after watching that scene. I was like,
this is in the bathroom with those strobe lights too. That shit was scary. I agree. I agree. And the movie didn't have to be. It had to be no messages. It was what it was. What it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Candyman was this mystical being. It didn't. It had racism in it, but it was the driving story of Candyman. But it wasn't like some type of
It was like heavy-handed, yeah.
That was another thing, bro. The original Candyman, it was like subtle and then like was to the point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that one scene where the girl goes into the bathroom, heard you looking for Candyman, bitch, and you hit her in the head with the hook. And then like, and then all of a sudden, like the police department is there, and they're like, all of a sudden, they were like, people been getting killed here all the time, and they don't never show up. All of a sudden, one white woman get killed, and all the police want to show up. That dialogue right there tells you everything that you need to know. The other movie is like, you just got to have this gay dude monologuing everything for you. You know, these white people don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about us. There's gentrification going on. Woo, 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 woo. And you're like, I don't need this motherfucking gay narrator. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing right now? Like, I get it. Like, you don't need to explain it to me. That's why I hate a lot of movies now. I feel like they have to explain shit to you. It's annoying.
Yeah. Force feed you. All I need is I hear you looking for Candyman, bitch. That's all I need. You know what I'm saying?
It's like at any moment you expect Keenan to pop out and be like, message.
Right? You're looking for OJ, bitch.
Get the fuck out of here with that. I've never watched that movie again. I'm good.
Which one?
But
remake?
The remake. I like some of the stuff in it. Like I do like some stuff in it, but I don't think I can never.
Would you rather watch that or would you rather watch Candyman 3?
I've never seen.
Is that Day of the Dead? Day of the Dead is the second one, or Farewell to the
Dead? No. Farewell to Flesh is the second one. Days of the Dead is the third one. Days of the Dead is the one in LA. Days of the Dead is the one in LA, and then the other one is in Louisiana.
I'll take that back. I'll watch the remake over fucking 3. 3 is fucking. Yo,
let me tell you something. I've never watched 3 for the simple reason. At the time, I was working at Blockbuster. I'm telling my age right now. But I was working at Blockbuster, and I remember we got because we used to get we supposed to get shipments in every week, and it was straight to video. And I remember picking up the VHS tape, and I'm looking at the back of it. I'm like, this shit looks corny, man. I said it is straight to video, so I'm like, nah, I ain't watching that shit. So I let it sit there on the shelf where it belongs. Never watched it.
I let it collect the dust. Bro even changed out his signature brown coat for a black one. Bro had a black leather coat in the last one. He was he had to switch it up. He said, "LA different, so I got to be different."
Yeah, it's different out here, homie.
Yeah, Tony Todd, I think, can still play Candyman. I watched a movie the other day called Stream. I don't know if y'all heard of that one.
Yeah,
that Tic Tac Toe kill was tight. I like that one.
Yeah. I'm out. Yeah, so Tony Todd, he has a cameo in there, and I'm like, dog, he had like this whole monologue, and I said, he can still be Candyman.
Bro, that movie had a lot of like legendary people in it and shit. So, fun fact, me and my wife went to go to the freaking the first showing of that movie that had a Q&A with David Howard Thornton, right? Tell me why this motherfucker sat right next to us.
That's dope.
That shit was crazy. Like, he had a ticket and he was like, excuse me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he sat next to us and my wife got a selfie with him and shit. He was being all cool or whatever. Damn, he let me look at he had the stream mask with him and he let me look at it and shit. I was like, oh, that's cool. And I handed it back. Yeah, he was real cool. David Howard Thornton is one of the most coolest motherfuckers ever. Like I remember, that's like this is some black people shit. This motherfucker was walking by, right, and we was at a convention. I was like, David, and he looked and was like, what the fuck? Like he flinched, and almost dropped his coffee and shit. And I was like, what's up? And he was like, hey, how you doing? And he kind of stopped and paused, and I was like, nah, you good? You keep doing what you got to do. And he was like, all right. He just kept it pushing. But nah, he was cool though. But he's cool as shit though. He's nice. Yeah. Damien's nice. I told Damien that he should direct the fucking Jeepers Creepers remake, and he's like, hell nah, I don't want to touch that franchise.
Yeah. Why you think that? Is it you think it's because of the what I'm saying the behind the scenes stuff of it, or is the movie touched in a bad place that he don't want to touch it?
Maybe I don't know. He didn't really elaborate on it. He just was like, nah. He just was like, he automatically seemed a little turned off by it. He was like, nah. And he was like, he wants to do Friday the 13th. That's what he really wants to do. He wants to do Friday the 13th. And then I know recently he signed on with Sam Raimi's production company to do something. I don't know what the fuck it is though. I don't know if it's his project or if it's somebody else, or if it's a Raimi project. But he signed on to his production company to do a movie. What movie? I have no fucking clue.
What did you think of? What y'all think of Stream? Did you like?
All right, so look, I like the kills, but that shit long as fuck. I felt like that runtime was ridiculous.
Where is Stream? Where can I watch that? Sorry,
it's on. You can get it on Amazon. I think it's rented on Amazon.
Yeah, okay, cool. It's on Prime. Yeah, I felt the same way. I think the runs, like, it has some really good kills, but the runtime killed it. Like, you don't have to be. They could have told that story with that premise in like an hour and a half easily.
No facts. And I was mad, and it's funny because I've been trying to get a fucking interview with the director, I've been trying to interview this motherfucker. He been ducking my shit. But
remember Deadstream from last year? Like the that was on
that
Shudder.
That Shudder original. Yes,
that was like dope. An Evil Dead with the fucking found footage, boy. That was a fun one, bro.
That was dope. Yeah. Like stream. This stream is almost like the Running Man. Like it has this like a Running Man type premise. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah,
it's like a whole game and shit. Like I look, I had fun with the kills, but I just felt like that runtime was fucking way too long. That dad's acting was horrible, homie. that dad's acting was trash. Oh my god, like, him trying to cry for his wife.
Yeah, honey, wake up. Oh no, she's dead. Wake up, honey. And dog, she's sitting there with her throat slit, right? Blood pouring out. Wake up. Oh my god, no, don't do that. Don't do this.
Bro, but the fact that they got the homie to pull up in a wheelchair to do a cameo was tight.
Who's that?
You know who that was in a wheelchair, right? You don't know who that was?
Wheelchair.
The wheelchair cameo at the end of the movie, bro.
I don't remember.
It was Crazy Legs from Don't Be a Menace. No, I'm just playing. Nah, but it's fucking what's his name? OG Pennywise.
Oh, Tim Curry.
That was Tim Curry.
Oh shit, I didn't even noticed that.
That was because motherfucker had a mask on, but but that was Tim Curry. That's why his name popped up at the end of the movie, like in big ass letters and shit. But yeah, Tim Curry, that was Tim Curry. Bill Moseley was next to him and shit. They had a lot of fucking iconic ass people and shit. Yeah. They honestly should have had Candyman, fucking Tony Todd be the host. Why you gonna wait till the sequel to do that shit? Like that shit was mad. That shit got me mad. The other host was pissing me off.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it was supposed to be the big reveal to get you excited for the sequel, but it's like, is there gonna be enough excitement to make a sequel? You know?
Yeah, I mean, this movie did all right, but I don't know if it was able to pull its money back. See that the Fuzz on the Lens crew is really banking on fucking Terrifier a lot, bro. And I mean it's doing it because for a Terrifier cost $1 million to make, and it's at like 32 million now. So they making it all. They're making it all back. That's 32 times your budget, bro. Like
they put it straight in their pocket, bro. They putting that shit straight in their pocket.
These motherfuckers go to every convention too, so they making stupid bread, bro. They making dumb bread.
Yeah, well, and the fact that they interact with the fans too, because I was surprised that Damien commented on my video when I reviewed too, and he was like, "Yeah, thank you for your kind words, and I watched it with some of the crew, whatever, and we all enjoyed it, and thank you." And I'm like, "Holy shit, you watch my fucking like little old me,
You should have been like, "Hey man, what's up with the interview though?"
Yeah,
hit him with that.
Right. Same thing with Uncle Creepy. He produced Terrifier too. You know what I'm saying? The dude I did the movie with. You know what I'm saying? And then like he's like my friend and shit. I talk to him all the time. I don't think he had a lot to do with Terrifier 3, but that dude, he's super cool, man. He want to see can we do something together? So it's just like weird. This little circle that we're in, it's still in the same circle. You know what I'm saying? To talk to bigger people. So like it's cool, man. Like because I think they fans just like us. They love this shit just like we do and shit. You know what I'm saying? They just making it. Then they got lucky with Terrifier. $25 million like stuff in 32
y'all motherfuckers was that. Remember we had this conversation about Art Department being an icon.
Yeah.
Oh, you doubted me. You doubted me. Yeah. I was trying to put him in that list. I was like,
I think it was probably Rashad on this one too.
Was like, he ain't there yet. I'm like, bro, this third movie.
Because I was probably Rashad on this too, and I think he messaged me. It's like, it's no doubt, it's no argument that Art the Clown is in the.
He's an icon, bro.
Like
any motherfucker.
I ain't seen 3 yet, so
any motherfucker that gets a Funko Pop that sell out minutes before that shit is released, like that, you're an icon, bro. I don't see none of them Funkos be doing that. We got a random.
My Spirit of Halloween store, like they have the displays by popularity. As soon as you walk to Spirit of Halloween, the one I go to, Art the Clown's the first thing you see. It goes Art, and then Freddy, and then Jason.
Damn, that's how
all the way in the back is Ghostface. Now,
back is Ghostface, bitch ass.
You gotta go out. You gotta go out the back door to get to Ghostface.
Y'all got any Ghostface mask? Nah, B.
We got a random ass. All right, look, this is random as shit. All right, I'm warning y'all now. Do you guys remember the movie Say the Last Dance from 2001? There was a lot of racism in that film that I just don't understand.
I watched that movie once, dog, and I don't remember. The only thing I remember about that shit is your boy, your girl sitting in the chair doing this shit. That's all I remember.
Like this,
You gotta go like this right here.
Julia Stiles. Julia Stiles.
Oh my god, bro, that movie was so fucking
show you
corny.
how good I am. Julia Stiles.
She really was like mixing ballet and shit with fucking Crump and shit. Like she thought she was.
What the fuck is going on? This
that was supposed to like a modern day breaking. You know what I'm saying?
But racism for who? Like who the fuck was experiencing racism in that movie? You gonna have to hey Scott, you gonna have to explain that shit because I don't know who was racist. Like, is it because like like she was bopping, like she had rhythm? They're not supposed to have rhythm. Is that what we saying?
Yeah, she was getting. I didn't know. Fuck that movie. We talk about saving last.
Right? I read. I was like, that's random as shit.
Yeah, just watch Breaking instead. Just watch Breaking and Breaking.
Oh, Breaking 2. Yeah, Breaking and Breaking 2.
You know, look, check this out. You know the movie's funny. Do y'all like battle rap?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Body?
Yeah, produced by Eminem. Yeah, produced by M. Yeah, I see that one. Yeah,
that shit is funny, dog. I love that movie. That shit's hilarious. That shit's funny. That shit's one of my favorite like movies, like music, like hip hop movies and shit. And then also, have you ever seen this movie called what's the name? Hey, what's the name of that PB&J movie?
Oh,
what's that shit called?
I think I know which one you about.
Fat. It's I'm like lard ass, fat ass, piggy. What the fuck is it called? Mm-hmm. Hold up. What's her fucking name? PB&J. Hold on, I'm about to figure it out. Hold on, what the fuck is this shit? Hold on, wait. Talk among yourself. Hold on. Go ahead. Talk. I'm trying to figure out the name of this damn movie.
You got a singer looking like your boy. What's the name from Dave Chappelle show? Lyndon Washington.
What do you say? The clothes they need to be wash.
Oh, that shit called. All right. You ever seen this movie called Patty Cakes, dog?
Patty Cakes?
Yeah, you ever seen this movie called Patty Cakes? It's about this fat ass white girl that raps. That shit is actually a funny ass. That shit is actually a funny ass movie, but it's fucking good. I like it. She be bodying motherfuckers too. That shit's hilarious. She's a rapper. You gotta watch that shit, bro. That shit's funny.
Yeah, you got some of your list of them shits. I've never even heard of those movies.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Body was pretty good.
You watch foreign movies?
Just foreign horror movies. That's about it.
You watch Old Boy? Seen Old Boy?
I seen the Spike Lee version. I never seen the foreign.
Bro, look here. Y'all insult me when y'all say that shit. Y'all insult the hell out of me when y'all say that. You gotta watch the original, bro. Spike Lee butchered that fucking movie. The only thing that he did right was the ending. The ending made more sense than the original. I will say that. I feel like the ending made more sense in the realm of believability. Now, but outside of that, whack. You gotta see that.
In most cases, I hear that the foreign versions are always usually better than the American version. Just like what's that one that came out? Speak No Evil. I heard foreign version is like way like graphic.
I've been trying to watch that one. I kept going to sleep on it. I did like to Speak No Evil in theater, so it was fun watching McAvoy fuck around with his family. But I did. Oh goddamn, that family was the dumbest family I ever seen in my life.
Bro, they pissed me off so bad. That dad, I was like, "You're doing this on purpose. You have to be doing this on purpose.
Don't let me get it to him."
There's no way that there's this much of a bitch-made person, and they couldn't even give him one. They couldn't give him one fucking redeeming quality in that whole fucking movie. He was a straight up bitch, like the whole movie, dude. Irritated the shit out of me.
Yeah. He had like no nut sex, like he had no nut sex at all. Like he pulled his pants down. You know what I'm saying? It's no nuts there and shit. You know what I'm saying? How do you have these children and shit? The motherfucker even had a whack ass weapon at the end of the movie. They gave this nigga a hammer, and it seemed like he was holding it backwards.
He didn't know how to use it. He didn't know how to use it. He was like, what do I do? There's no nails around. Oh. Like what do I do? Like
he was in a closet while his family was getting chased around by James McAvoy with acid on his face. He didn't. How about to help them? And shit.
I wanted to fight that guy.
Yeah. I'm tired of these movies, bro, having unrealistic scenes like that. Like if you incapacitate somebody with acid to their face, finish the job. What are we doing? Like what drop a dresser on them? Do something. Like why do we like constantly like you hit them and they're like and they go down here just like and you look at them for like 10 seconds and then you're like I'm out of here. Like Finish the job.
Yeah. He didn't finish the job at the end. He was willing to shoot him. Like, well, no, I'm not going to do it. Not between the eyes. And then James McAvoy dumped the boy into the lake while they was leaving, and he got out of the car.
I laughed at that part. That shit was hilarious.
Nigga. Yeah. Fuck that nigga. We out. Nigga. Credits roll. So
I mean, what you could have did. I mean, worst case scenario, he could have got the car out the red thing and then hopped the gate. It's not like the gate was like a big ass gate.
Yeah. I would have drove the fuck off. Fuck that nigga. That ain't my kid. Ain't my problem. He died.
Damn, bro.
He dies.
He dies. You be like, too bad, Tungi. I'm out of here.
Shit. And like, look, they ain't my son.
Like, man, you trying to be a stepdaddy?
Damn,
that was a cook. Have you guys ever seen damn, what the fuck is that movie called? They remade it and it's exactly identical to the other one. Funny Games. Have you seen Funny Games?
Yeah. The same director remade the same movie, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just in English. Dog, it's a home invasion movie, but that shit is crazy. Like, it's actually really fucking crazy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Now, last movie, let me see what did I just watch last? Oh, just today I watched at Ezra, as how you say Ezrael.
Oh, how is that? I heard that's pretty good.
No, it was dope, man. Yo, Samara Weaving, man. Hey, that bitch is she's ruthless, man.
I was hearing about that.
Look, I put it like this: she gives Ripley and fucking Sarah Connor a run for their money.
I mean, Sarah Connor kind of lost her allure after she kept coming back.
Well, listen, I don't acknowledge anything. Listen, I don't acknowledge anything after 2. Yeah, after 2, I don't acknowledge any Terminator movie.
Oh damn, like that. I like Terminator 3. You don't like Terminator 3?
Rise of the Machines?
I have fun with that movie, bro.
Talk to the hand.
You know? The titties inflating. The titties.
Hey, bro, look, him holding a coffin with the little Gallic gun and shit.
That was a hard looking scene, but like it's like I don't know if it's that effective.
That shit was trash.
Man, look, I don't know. I like that shit. That shit was fun. I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe it's because that was my first time actually experiencing a Terminator movie in the theater. Because I never seen T1 and T2.
Yeah.
So that was my first time seeing a Terminator movie, and I was super hyped about that shit.
But I was mad at T2 in theater, son. When it came out that week, it was the craziest summer ever. MTV had Guns N' Roses going, "You should be my eye." It was like fucking going crazy, and everybody was talking about this movie. And me and my friend had to walk from Detroit to the suburbs to go watch it. Like we were little kids too. I think I was probably like maybe 12 or 13 or some shit like that. We walked and seen that. That shit blew my mind. After I seen that metal motherfucker, I was like, "How the fuck do you do that?" And that's what I've been following ever since.
You went to the suburbs. Motherfuckers were like, "What are you doing here, boy?"
Yeah. No, actually, it's a crazy story about that. No, it's a crazy story about that because it was like I was in Southwest Detroit and then like the suburbs was here in Lincoln Park and somebody had got murdered. It was like a racially charged murder and shit. And we were walking to the theater to go see the movie and motherfuckers was about to fight us and shit, like on the spot. Like literally, what you talking about? Like, what are you doing over here? You know what I'm saying? We just want to go see Terminator 2, but we happened to get past that and we seen the movie, but it was crazy. We were risking our lives to go see fucking Terminator 2. We had to walk. Our parents were gonna take us. It was like, fuck it, what are you gonna do?
But but see, Terminator 2 takes it back to a time where, back then summers, like there was always like one event film for the summer, you know what I'm saying? Starting with Batman. So every year you had an event movie. And so I think 89 was Batman, I think 90 it was Dick Tracy, and then 91 it was T2.
Dick Tracy, what the hell?
Dick Tracy, that was the movie they were pushing for that summer, man. They push like they'll take a certain movie and they'll push the shit out of it. They'll give it like a WWE type push. So
remember the McDonald's cup, the McDonald's Dick Tracy cups.
Yes. They had the toy. So with Terminator 2, and this is an R-rated movie. They had the toy line. That I had the trading cards. They had Dark Horse created the Terminator comics. You know what I'm saying? So Terminator 2 was a big fucking deal. And then with the T-1000, the effects for that we've never seen that before.
So, that little liquid shit.
Yeah. We never seen that.
That had never been done before. They had never made a full human and CG ever. You know what I'm saying? They had like parts of that, but that was the first full CG human by was Steven Williams. I'm actually friends with him on Facebook. He turned into a real bad alcoholic and got banned from the industry, and he made Jurassic Park and other movies. He got banned from them.
Speaking of Terminator, I got a very interesting comment to read for you guys.
The Q, this is Mike go out.
How cool would it be with the same storyline for Terminator 2, but instead they had dogs as the hero, a hero Terminator, and another dog as the villain Terminator? What do you guys think about this idea?
Hey, with Miller Lite, anything can happen.
With Miller Lite, anything Miller Lite in a budget. Q, this bringing back Big Mac vibes, homie. Q know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Big Mac vibes, homie. Is your mic dead? Your mic is off.
I can't hear him.
Oh, look. I'm telling you, every time it never fails.
You call that shit too.
I'm telling you, it's either this or he tapping his mic, bro. It's always something. Look. This shit never fails, bro. I love this shit.
Oh man.
Oh man, this is called you on Black Pirate Radio, boy. You can't hear shit.
Oh Lord.
Man, this man, you gotta have your shit charged up and ready to go. Nope, can't hear you.
Yeah, you start going out when you start talking about
he not. Well, he gone now.
Oh shit.
Then it was 2, but
T2 classic.
T2 classic. Nah, but yeah, dog. I just that was a movie I saw in the theater, so maybe it has like some sort of significant value to me because of that. Yeah, but I remember liking that shit.
Yeah, I think had you
yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the shit is. You know what I'm saying? With this stream, it kicks me out every like 5 minutes. Either on my my headphones is gone, and I'm telling a story, and it like it totally
fucking Zuzu, bro.
I apologize. I don't even know what's going on with this shit. It was I don't know.
That shit is not. I'm telling you, every time this motherfucker come on my screen, that shit always does.
What you say? I be doing tomorrow.
Yeah, if I do this,
like it look like he's cleaning his ear and shit. Like he got allergies and shit. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
The black ear scratch.
That black itch. Yeah, man. That's some black people shit. I swear to God. But anyway, damn, bro. What's the most racist shit you've experienced? Oh, see, look, we losing them again. Look at that shit.
Oh no, I'm right here. I just gotta check out the pizza. Huh? Keep going. I got my mic on.
Shoot me a slice. What we doing?
Most
racist shit you ever experienced, bro.
Ooh. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Okay. Well, I grew up in Long Island, New York, right? So I faced racism, but not on some deep cutting shit. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around a lot of Italians. So Italians, you know how Italians talk, like, you know, Italians talk about us, we talk about them. When I moved here to the South, and I got my first job at this factory or whatever, right? And I'm in the store, I'm in the bathroom, right? And the boss, the head guy, happens to be right next to me. So after we get done, we're washing our hands and shit. And I said, how you doing, Mr. Hugo? And without looking at me, he just says, hey, boy. And walked out. And I'm like, damn, this motherfucker just called me boy. It wouldn't even look. He would have looked me in my face. He would have shaken my hand. He just said, hey, boy. And walked out.
That's because he looked over at you while you was in a urinal, boy. He glanced over at you, was like, "This motherfucker, why God keep giving them stuff? He keeps giving and he take from me, but he get at him."
But it's funny because down here people always think I'm Puerto Rican, so I fool people all the time. People don't know that I'm black half the time. They be like, "Are you like Dominican or Cuban?" You
be like, "Mira, papi, mira."
I get Raw. If you was here, bro, if you lived here, I swear to God, they'd be like, "What nationality are you? Are you Dominican?"
I get that shit here already. Like, they already tell me that shit.
Yeah. I get. Matter of fact, okay, no, I got one for you. I got a good one for you. So
I got a good one too.
Q, you know the story. I told this story before. So my neighbor, right? He's I think he's from Guatemala, or he's Spanish, right? And he was fixing on my car, and he thought I was Spanish. So when he's talking to me, he's revealing his true feelings about black people. So he's like, "Hey, the fucking black people, I tell you, hey, all the problems, all the crime that happen around here is because of the black people. Yeah, I have a granddaughter and a friend black. She go to her house. I scared because her fucking brother gonna rape her. They're fucking animals, man. I can't stand the fucking black people." And I said, "Really?" I said, my, you don't say." He's like, "Yeah, they fucking nigger, I tell you." So then I guess he catches on, right? He catches on. So he says, "Hey, he said, where you from?" I said, "I'm from New York." He said, No, you Puerto Rican, right? You Spanish?" I said, "No, I'm black." "You black?" I said, "Yeah." "Oh, shit."
Oh, fuck.
Oh, great. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Man, Mr. Jose didn't talk to me ever since, man.
I was about to say, y'all some dog, you still fix your car?
He finished fixing my car, but he ain't talk to me no more.
After that. I'll be like, you do know that this one is free, right? You be like, we got something in the black community called a 5-finger discount, my boy. This is one of them.
Yeah.
The most racist shit. The most racist shit that I experienced was with a fucking cop, bro. And it was the same shit with the boy shit. One time, me and a homie was like, we was on vacation because our school had tracks. So like when certain tracks is on, certain tracks are at school, certain tracks are off. So we was waiting because the homie was going to summer school or some shit. So he was getting all the bus and coming that way. So we was meeting him at the corner. So we was waiting right there. The fucking police car drive by, and the homie goes, "Hey man, they about to bust a U-turn and come back this way." I'm like, no, they not. You like, watch. Skirt. Put your hands on the wall. The homie had the old ass officer that was cool as fuck, laughing with him. I had the rookie that was like kicking my legs and shit. Spread your legs, more. And then I'm like, what the fuck is motherfucker lifting up my shirt and shit, talking about what gang are you from and shit like that. And then I was like, I don't bang. Like he was like, oh, so you one of the good ones, huh? You one of the good ones? You a good boy? And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, what the fuck you mean by that shit? And then I was like, hey man, and then he goes, nah, the reason we pulled you guys over is because we got a call that 2 people jumped the fence at Fremont, fitting your description. I'm like, oh, was one of them wearing house shoes? Because I got house shoes. That don't sound like a smart idea to hop a fence in house shoes, right? And he was like, oh, you trying to be fucking smart? You trying to be fucking smart? You know I can give you a fucking ticket, right? And I'm like, dog, shut the fuck out. Like, you doing too much. Like, you know? And he was like, sit on the floor. And I was like, the fuck? So I had to sit on the fucking curb, and he was like, cross your legs. And I'm like, fuck? And I was like, why I gotta cross my legs? So I can make sure you're not gonna run. I'm like, bro, if I ain't ran yet, like, what the fuck? Like, what do you think I'm gonna run now? Like, what the fuck? And it was just like, and then I was told the old officer, I was like, man, could you get him? He getting on my fucking nerves. Like, but
well, I'm glad that shit didn't go sideways. That shit could have got bad, man. Like that could have went like all the way left.
Oh, it felt like it was going there because he was getting madder and madder, and I was like, I'm trying not to like antagonize his ass, but it was like he kept being stupid. So I was just like, that's when I said the house shoe shit pissed him off, because I was like, oh, he jumped the fence in house shoes, like that sounds kind of unreasonable. Like, and then he was just like, what? And I was like, it sounds dumb. Who the fuck would jump a fence in house shoes and shit? I was like, I got slippers on. Like, ain't nobody gonna hop a fence in slippers. And he was just like, oh, you trying to be fucking funny? And I was like, no, I'm being honest. Like, have you ever hopped the fucking fence in slippers? Like, that shit ain't easy. Like, the fuck? Yeah. And he was being dumb about it though. That shit was crazy.
No, what the shit that got me is he said you one of the good ones. Like, one of the good ones.
That's what the fuck that was the one that got me. Yeah. And he was like, oh, so you're a good boy, huh? You're a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. And I'm just like, are you fuck you want me to say yes or something? Like, I just like wasn't saying anything. I'm like,
wow.
I was like, that was fucking weird. That shit was awkward, bro. And I was just like, okay. And I was like, I guess I got the crazy ass rookie. I'm like, oh man, like come here, bro. Like, please, like talk to me or something. Like the old dude talking to the homie, laughing and shit. They over here cracking jokes, and this young dude just riding my ass, bro. It was annoying.
Yo, that sound like the cops from Colors. Remember Colors?
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, Colors. What's it? Yeah, Hodges and what's it? Hodges and Pac-Man. Remember Sean Penny? He was the cowboy hot shot, and the old guy. He was the cool one. Yeah.
He was like, we ain't wasting our time with this shit. This dumb shit. But yeah, no, I remember I ain't seen Colors in a long ass time, bro. Colors is like one of the most fucking like unrealistic gang member movies I ever seen in my life. Like that shit does not like, yeah, motherfuckers wearing red and blue, that's cool and shit, but that shit does not feel like a real like gang movie, like at all. Like at fucking all. Like they just got
that was my introduction to Crips and Bloods, you know what I'm saying? Because coming from New York, we didn't know about that. So when Colors came out, I was like, wow, so they got gangs where they wear red and blue. So to me, like that was I know you live in LA, so I know you'd be like, okay, it's not authentic, but to us it was like, damn, LA is real.
Yeah, man, they got Boys in the Hood and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like Boys in the Hood is more of a fucking realistic thing, because it was like when he was like, I don't want to be this, I want to be from Crenshaw Mafia. Like that's a real game and shit. Like, so it's like that's a real fucking gang. So like, and then the dudes with the fucking Chicago Bulls hat and shit, like all that shit felt like gangs and shit in the 90s. Like all that shit was like that felt real. But the other shit, like Colors, was like extra animated and shit. Yeah. Like it didn't feel like, it didn't feel real, you know?
Good movie though, but I guess is Q trying to talk?
Oh yeah, he probably been trying to chime in for a cool ass minute. Your mic didn't. Nah, I can't hear you, boy. You one of the good ones, huh? Oh shit,
Ew.
bro, man, he need to sell that shit to his mic. You one of the good ones, right? Right? Please be one of the good ones.
God damn.
This man.
Like I've been trying to chime in. Like, you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now. Yeah,
we hear you now.
All right, I'm gonna quickly say this for my Michael. I want to tell my one racist story. So I was driving to California to move somebody's stuff for a CG artist to California because he was working on the Flash, the TV show or whatever. But the dude I was driving with, you know what I'm saying, he like real eccentric, so you want to take the back way. We ended up in Texas. This is part of Texas, not the main part of Texas, and I had to pee really, really bad. So I got off. We got off, you know what I'm saying, to use the bathroom. I didn't even like this place. It's already country. It's nothing around and shit. So I go use the bathroom. I come out, you know what I'm saying. I hit that corner where the Twinkies is at, right in the middle of the aisle. And I'm staring this old boss hog looking motherfucker in the face right now. You know what I'm saying? And the family's looking like, whoa, shit. Like they haven't seen my kind there for a long time. He looked right in my face. He has suspenders on and shit like this and shit. He looked right and put his hands in his pocket, looked right in my face like this. It's like, oh, a rotten nigger. Like that, bro. I was like, what the fuck? And then his family looked like, oh shit, grandpa's out again, like the grandpa from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like he got out and shit. So I was like, I didn't even get mad, bro. I was like, okay, I'm getting the fuck out of here right now. And then the dude who was driving was white, like, yo, we got to get the fuck out of here right now and shit. Like, this shit's some deep racist shit. Like, this motherfucker had to be like 80.
Did your driver ask you 21 questions? Because I feel like that's like I don't know, that's like a white. What do you mean? Why do we gotta go? What's going on?
No, like, no, bro, we gotta go. We gotta go. This shit is not the place for me and shit too. You look at me dead in my face and said rotten nigger. I couldn't even believe it, and just did it like it was like any other day and shit. Like this was like 19 Emmett Till days and shit. So I was just like, okay, I'm out. And then one time I was walking. I was walking to work. I was walking to work to Whole Foods, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have a car at the time, and I was working at Whole Foods, and it's called West Bloomfield, the rich, you know what I'm saying, area, and I had to walk down this long strip, and then the cops pulled up on me in you know what I'm saying, the shopping mall, and they got out of the car and literally didn't ask me any questions, hog-tied me in the back of the car like this, and my feet is up, you know what I'm saying? I haven't did shit, you know what I'm saying? Take that in mind. I'm trying to get to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be late. You know what I'm saying? We had just like he said, Dave said, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? We had reports of people breaking in stores in this area. I was like, I didn't break it in shit, bro. I'm just trying to get to work.
I had a uniform.
I had a ski mask on though. You know what I'm saying? I did have a ski mask on because it was cold as shit. This is Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You got to remember. I'm getting off the bus and shit. Like, you know, the 8-mile bus shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting off the bus. I'm cold. So like they just, you know what I'm saying, thought I was ready. They you know what I'm saying, they ran my ID. I didn't have no warrants and all that shit, and they let me go, but they hog-tied me and threw me in the back of the car. They could have did any fucking thing. So those are the most two racist fucking things that happened to me.
They could have just they could have just checked the temperature. Damn, they was like, they didn't even check the temperature. They was like, put that motherfucker in the back right now.
Yeah, it's
description.
Exactly.
When you said you hit the corner at that store, I thought he was gonna be like, "How dare you whip out that trouser snake in my facility?"
These is white only pies.
Right? Like, you can't be waving that thing nowhere near here.
Yo, that's why it trips me out when motherfuckers be like, "There's no racism." Like, there's no racism. That's just the media trying to divide. Nah, motherfucker. Like, you know, I don't experience it every single day, but. Yeah, we all got some stories where, you know, we were profiled or, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hell
those are the motherfuckers that believe in the magic button theory. I've created this philosophy. It's called the magic button theory. I've created this shit. They think that once the fucking Civil Rights Act was passed, that magically a button was pushed and everybody just fucking was not racist anymore. Yeah, like that shit does not work like that, bro. Motherfuckers got grandparents and great grandparents and shit like that. And these ideas and concepts and ideologies were passed on to these kids.
Exactly.
And they're holding it on and they're passing it on, and it is what it is. Like, you know, and not to mention like media fucking portrays us in a certain type of light as well, too. And only certain things are covered, like never the positive shit, only the negative shit, you know?
Right.
And it's just crazy.
Well, what breaks my heart is when you have other black people vouch and take the sides of like, yeah, you know, black people are just so disingenuous, and you know, like there's like, what do you call them, grifters? Like you got like Candace Owens and
oh my god,
like,
don't even get me started
Tatum,
on fucking her.
Officer
You know how many
Tatum,
arguments I used to have about that fucking broad because motherfuckers really believe her ass, and I'm like, dog, listen, I'm like, she getting you, and it was like, what you mean? I'm like, listen, all right, look, I'm about to spill some truth.
Yeah.
I saw the financial opportunity in that shit before anybody did that shit. I was like, I'm about to start a YouTube channel. I'm about to make a fake name. I'm not going to show my face, and I'm gonna just say the bullshit that they want to hear. And I'm about to get monetized. I'm about to get some money off of this shit. Like that's what I'm gonna do. And I was just like, and I never followed through with it. All of a sudden, you had that broad. You had
Officer Tatum.
You have that motherfucker.
The Hodge twins.
Yeah, exactly. And then all these motherfuckers are just cashing in on that shit. I'm like, fuck, I missed on a golden opportunity. I could have had a golden goose right now.
I tell you, one of the worst ones. One of the worst ones is your boy. What's his name? Jesse Lee Peterson. That motherfucker. Jesse Lee, because Jesse Lee will have a guest on the show, right?
Wait, hold on, Q, you did?
Yeah, my mic's there.
Oh, there you go. No, wait, I can hear you now.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, there you
go. Keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to say, no, Jesse Lee Peterson, he'll have certain people on the show, like he had DC Young Fly on there, right? And he'll go through this whole thing where he'll ask questions, but it all ties to black people are always crying victim, and black people are the real problem, and white people are the saviors. So he'll say some shit like, well, let me ask you a question. Who freed the slaves? Did a black person free the slaves? No. Who freed the slaves? Well, no. Okay, well, answer the question. So did black people free slaves? No. Okay, well, there you go. So, like, you know what I'm saying? He'll go to this whole thing about how black people are always crying, white man this, white man that, and the white man is the one that did more for black people in this country than other black people. Like, that's like his whole narrative.
Damn.
And it's sickening to listen to.
Bro, there's a lot of that shit that's sickening to listen to. Like, I hate when, you know how many arguments I get into when motherfuckers be like, well, black people enslave black people. And I'm like, listen, let me explain something to you. I was like, being captives of war in Africa is fucking completely different from the slavery that was transpiring in the United States. I was like, on top of that, the captives of war in Africa, that was more like indentured servitude because they can live in their own house. They could go around the fucking village as they please, and they could get married. I was like, last time I checked, the slavery in America, you had to ask for permission to get fucking married. You had to ask for permission to leave the fucking house. You couldn't own property, right? But in Africa, even if you were a prisoner of war, you could still be accepted into that society and be a member of that society. You just basically had like a certain amount of years or something that you had to work under your belt doing some sort of activities or whatever, and then you go about your way, but you were not property. Like, the fuck? You know? So it's like if somebody comes and they're like, well, and it's just like, again, it's just like indentured service, the fucking Irish and shit. So if somebody comes to you and say, I want to buy said person from you, they're not thinking you're literally trying to buy the person. They're like, you're trying to buy the contract. There's 2 years remaining on this man's contract. So, okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure. Why not? They're not, their intent is not like, oh, they're going to take them to America and they're going to do this heinous shit to them and mistreat them and basically force them to be animals, essentially, you know? And that's I've had this fucking argument countless times. I even thought about making a fucking political channel, but it's too stressful.
Don't like Q would tell you, man. I tried doing the whole political thing not so much political thing. This was the summer where I think it was like 2016, 2017, where a bunch of niggas was getting killed by the police.
What up, Perp? Perp in the chat.
Oh, Perp in the chat. Perp?
Yeah, that means you better check your time.
Yeah, I got about 20. I got about 20 minutes. But Q would tell you, man, I was making like little like parody videos, making fun of the black grifters and stuff, and I was making videos about like all the police shootings that was happening back in 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And when I say that motherfuckers used to come at me, and mind you, and I'm doing parodies, I'm making fun, like I'm doing sketches, and they're like, how could you do that? You know, you were crabbing the barrel, and man, I got called everything in the book.
You did it too good, man. They thought you was the real deal. You were a great actor, bro, because they thought you was really like that, bro. I remember that shit. That shit was crazy. Like, look at all these fucking cows. Like, y'all don't see he's doing a parody of it. And then you started making videos that said this is a parody.
This is a parody. I would put it in the video.
Yep.
Yeah, I had one sister come at me. She did like a whole damn near fucking page. Like, as a black man, you should be ashamed of yourself. How can you justify what happened to the you know? And I'm like, baby, it's a parody. I'm making fun of this person.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Right.
So I
like,
felt back. I stopped doing it.
No, that came from your heart, nigga.
That came from the heart.
That came from the heart. The heart. This man has no heart.
You bit that shit, nigga. I felt back.
I felt back. I had to retire that character.
I'm saying
it was good. It was a good character though, too. Yeah, you played.
I thought about it. I sincerely thought about it, and I was like, it just seems too stressful. I used to go back and forth with motherfuckers on Facebook all the time, and that shit was tiring. So I'm like, you know what? I can't imagine doing this shit on a daily basis, and then motherfuckers knowing your face. Yeah. And then be trying to like approach you and shit like that. Like, nah, no thanks. Yeah. I'm good on that one.
It drains you after a while too, man. Like, I lost a friend over that, man. A friend that I've been close with for a long time. We fell out like over some political shit because he's like a diehard like MAGA motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And those diehard MAGA motherfuckers didn't come out until MAGA happened, and of course. So when I would voice my opinion about a police shooting or whatever, he'll come up with the whole, yeah, well, what about Chicago? Black people kill each other in Chicago every day. I'm like, motherfucker, we ain't talking about Chicago right now. We talking about what just happened here, man. And so we fell out and we stopped talking. And unfortunately, he passed away a couple of years ago. So we never got to
make that amends.
Yeah, we never got to make that amends. Yeah. So that's why I don't even get into those conversations anymore with people, because even if you're right, once a motherfucker got their mind made up, especially those right-wing motherfuckers, you know, you can't tell them shit.
Bro, I mean, you know how many arguments I had with motherfuckers talking about Martin Luther King was an adulterer? I was like, good Lord.
Yeah.
I was like, and I tell them, and I'm like, dog, like, listen, like, have you heard of COINTELPRO? And they're like, no. And I'm like, all right, go look into that before we have this conversation. I'm not going to have this conversation until you do some valid research. Like, me and Jody's Corner got in a fucking huge-ass argument at his house about that shit. That was it was an hour-long debate. We was going back and forth about that shit. That shit was crazy.
That shit was y'all weren't even on camera. Y'all was just off camera, right?
We weren't even on camera. That's just like some regular shit. Like we was arguing like a motherfucker, and it was just crazy. And you know, Jody, bro. Jody was like, Jody
he gets loud. Yeah, he gets
loud.
No,
he don't like losing. Like that motherfucker do not like losing. So he'll just keep going. And he be like, and I get to a point where I'm done. I'm like, bro, it is what it is. Like, you're not gonna see what I'm seeing, so it's like it's fucking pointless. And he still be going, and I'm like, nah, like it's pointless. Like, you know, like this shit is dumb. Like, why we still doing the same shit? We came all the way back to square one. We doing the same shit. I'm not doing this shit no more. Like, you know, because we was having the same. We had the same fucking argument about because he was talking about how hip hop is like bad for the black community and how much damage it's doing. And I'm like, well, you're looking at it from like one lens. I was like, but if you really think about it, like it's hip hop has employed many fucking black people. It has put many people in positions of power and gain and acquiring wealth. He's like, well, how does that help people in the long term? I'm like, motherfucker, like Jay-Z starting a fucking record label means that black people will be employed at said record label in many fucking different positions, you know? So I mean, it's there, you know, like those are things that weren't available before. And I had this conversation with Q last time about how many people don't even know that we as black people fucking created pop culture. Motherfuckers don't even know that shit. Like people was basically trying to like recreate the Queen's like that orchestra like symphonic shit. They were trying to do that. We came with ragtime and jazz, and we took that shit overseas during the war, and then all of a sudden that shit became a hit in Europe, and then now all of a sudden it's a worldwide phenomenon. That shit would not have been taken overseas if it wasn't for that platoon of black men that took those instruments with them overseas with them and played that music for those people, you know? And that became a worldwide phenomenon. America was known for, oh man, they got this crazy ass music that's like kind of like off key and shit. Like it's kind of it's kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like when you do shit on the spot.
Spontaneous,
but you know, improv. It's heavy improv. It's heavily improvised and shit like that. And you know, like it's uncommon. It's nothing we've ever heard of. And you know, a lot of that shit came from Louisiana with the death marches and shit. When people would die and shit, and the bands would follow the body, and they play the music and shit. So a lot of people don't even know that shit, but it is what it is. You know, a little education and shit.
Well, I mean, I kind of see where Jody's going with that, because you know, hip hop has been exploited. as compared to the origins of it. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point, hip hop was a fun art form where you use rhymes and shit to escape the hood and escape the negative shit. And then somewhere down the line, it became where it started glorifying the gangster lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So has it been exploited? Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's a negative impact on black people because, like you said, it gave a lot of black people a job, took black people out the hood, out of bad situations, and where they changed a lot of people's lives. So I don't know. It's almost a double-edged sword because on one side, you do have like shit like gangster rap, like kill motherfuckers, shoot motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And we come from that generation, because shit, I went through a phase where look, I ain't no tough guy, I ain't no gangster, but shit, when I heard NWA, when I watched Minister Society, hell, I got a little beeper and shit. I call myself want to be a little, had dope boy dreams and shit.
That shit was cool, bro.
Yeah, because of the stuff that I was consuming, I thought that was the way to be. Instead of just being myself, I want to be like these gangster motherfuckers. Those are the ones getting all the bitches and all the money. I want to be like that guy.
Got yourself a little deuce.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I found out quick. I found out in like 5 minutes that I was no dope boy.
It ran you off the corner. You was like, yeah, that ain't happening.
Well, but before you sell dope, you had to sell candy. So if you was good at selling candy, then you can transition to selling dope. So I didn't know about wholesale. So I would see my homeboys and shit selling now and laters and airheads and shit like that. So my dumb ass would go to the store with $2, buy a bunch of airheads and shit, and then sell it for the same fucking price that I bought it for, not making no money.
Oh hell no! You wouldn't have made shit. You made absolutely nothing, bro. Like man. Like hell yeah, bro. I'm 8 breaking even.
yeah, shit. I even tried selling bootleg tapes because I had the 2 VCR system things. So I would go to school and be like,
I did the same thing.
You know what I mean?
I was banking off that Hellraiser 2. Bro, I was getting over on that boy, making copies of it. Yeah,
hell yeah, shit. At the time, I was selling like at the time Above the Rim was out, so like, I got that new Above the Rim, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? I got the new Jurassic Park. Like, what y'all want? And
you're the DVD man.
Yeah, the double decker. That shit crazy.
I had the double deck. Yeah, I was the VHS man before the DVD man. I was the VHS man.
We can hear you, but we can't see your mic shit. Your shit froze, but you sipping on. This is a funny. He's stuck.
See myself on it. I had my mom's spaghetti. Let me see.
I think you might be all right now. Let me see. Hold on.
Yeah. I know. I can't see myself.
Hold on. Let me see. I gotta look at you live because sometimes in this app, like that shit look weird. Nah, you froze. You over here kissing your cup on live.
Kissing my cup, nigga. Hold
bro got the pimp cup.
Got the bomb spaghetti advertisement there, man.
Fuck motherfucking Kane, nigga. Fuck motherfucking Kane. Fuck that tape, nigga.
Eminem you need to go ahead and shoot your boy a freaking, some ad revenue or something. Something. I wish these motherfuckers would just pick up on shit. Like if you just have shit in your background, like they should automatically just cut you a check just for fun. Like, oh, you had our shit in your background here. Like just product placement. They should just randomly just start giving us some funds for that random product placement.
Right.
Me eating gummy bears and shit. Give me something. But yeah. Damn, bro. I was gonna ask you. Let's go over some of these fucking questions while we're waiting for Cuban Punk ass to load back up. Even though he's back. All right, so homie said he says where we live, how often do planes fly over your houses, and would you stay at airport hotels or before you go on
what the fuck are you drinking tonight, man?
I don't know, bro.
It's not even my fault. Hold on.
No. I'm talking about the guy asking this question.
Hold on.
I live in LA, so we get concert planes over our head. Would you guys like to see a Christmas setting movie in Scream? I mean, anything that's new for Scream, I guess, will be interesting. I just need I need a better plot. That's what I need. Fuck a holiday thing.
I need Ghostface to go to killer boot camp, like I said before, man. Learn how to kill motherfuckers.
Purpose says, people don't watch the video. They just they see the thumbnails and get mad. That's true though. Motherfucker do see the thumbnail and get mad.
Yeah.
You know what I find funny in the Jerry Springer show when they had the KKK on the show and black people attack them all the time? It's so funny. Oh, okay. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
I had a racist attack happen to me. I think he's white. some years ago, I'm all the way in Australia, and some Aborigines will be really racist. I'm not going to repeat the word that they said because it's a very offensive word. Aborigine, like those are the darker people, right? Like those are the native.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not trying to be racist. Damn, you never start off a sentence like that. Or anything, guys. Do you think that there will ever be peace between white people and black people? Or yeah, do you ever think there's going to be peace between white people and black people? I mean,
there's peace now. You know,
like I know we're there already. Like, I don't think motherfuckers just walking around with racism and hate in their heart. I think we mostly everybody is cool with everybody. Like, it's smooth. It's just we just gotta like just pick out a couple bad grapes.
Listen, I grew up in a very diverse like area, man. So like my elementary school was like 90% fucking Jewish and Italian, and like just a few percent black. So I grew up around. I'm comfortable around all races, man. That shit don't faze me.
Dog, the theater I was at yesterday had a gang of Jewish people, and they was dogging us out walking by. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like when motherfuckers look at me like they crazy.
Yeah.
And, it was only two cool ones. Like, they walked up and was like, "Hey, are you looking at the score for the Dodger game?" And I was like, "Nah, I don't follow baseball." I was like, if you would ask me about basketball or football, maybe. And he was like, and I was like, "You need the score?" And then he was like, "Yeah." And I told him the score. And he was like, "Oh, thanks." I guess they betted against the Dodgers and won some money or something because they was happy as shit. Which movie do you think is the best, and which one has more racism? 8 Mile or Get Rich or Die Trying? I mean, neither of those movies have racism. But I mean, which one is the better movie, Get Rich or Die Trying or 8 Mile? I like 8 Mile more.
8 Mile, yeah, 8 Mile easily.
Over the years, how many American Bulldogs have you seen? I have no fucking clue. My dog Red was attacked by one of the possums in our backyard, and then he fully recovered. He's got diabetes now, but he's doing very well. And he wants revenge on the possum that attacked.
So Azrael was a good horror movie. Samara Weaving, yeah, good job.
Oh my god. Nah, dog, we got to go through all these. Hey boys, Will Smith. Guess what? Will Smith has made San Andreas Grand Theft Auto into a movie now. You think it's a matter of time till we see more Grand Theft? Will Smith is making a Grand Theft Auto movie?
That's news to me.
I don't know about that. Will Smith making Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with fucking CJ and shit and Grove Street fool. That shit. Nah, I don't know. That shit's all crazy. Yeah, you basically doing, dog. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is it's colors. Like, what are we talking?
Colors.
Colors.
I am a nightmare walking, psychopath
talking.
That's my shit.
That shit, babe. Yeah. I see is a terrible fucking rapper, but that's a good ass song.
King of the streets, just a gangster, talking, living life as a firecracker, quick as my fuse. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my video, but you can still hear me at least.
Well, that shit came in loud and clear, dog.
Now your mic is working, but your shit black as hell, bro.
I don't know. I don't know what's. I was trying to troubleshoot it, but like I don't even know what's going on. It probably need a reboot. Like, yeah, but it's all good.
You took all black everything to a whole new level.
Black. I'm Ghostface. I'm keeping my black suit.
Yeah.
One time I was down in a local shopping center. Me and my fiance Trish saw a racial fight between black people, white people. It was so controlling. Over 30 or 40 police cars. I have no fucking clue. I think we talked race too long. I still got the funny idea in my mind about a killer run on the McDonald's movie idea. Oh my God. Okay, going on. How cool would it be if we saw the same? Okay, fine. We finally caught up on all that shit. All right. Yeah, man.
He's still on the McDonald's shit too. The McDonald's killer.
Nah, he well, he said McDonald's killer, bro. But bro. Hey, Scott, if you're still in the chat, tell Rashad your order that you get from McDonald's.
Yeah, what's up?
Tell Rashad G the order that you and your fiance get from McDonald's. If you're still in the chat, let him know. Because I think it's an amazing order. Don't you, Q? You think it's an amazing order?
Yes, really? Yes, it's an overabundance, amazing order, bro.
Shit, as long as it's not the chicken Big Mac, man, that shit was trash.
Is it?
That shit's terrible.
I don't like McDonald's, bro. Like McDonald's makes me feel sick after I eat it. Unless it's breakfast. Too, yeah. I can eat breakfast all day. But
I ain't never heard nobody say that except you. Yeah, like anytime I eat McDonald's, like I eat a quarter pounder, it look fresh and like, damn, that was kind of good, and then I throw up. I don't know what it is about McDonald's. It's just McDonald's.
That shit in my chest hurt, bro. Like instantly, I regret that.
The only thing I get from McDonald's, I get the 2 cheeseburger meal, or I get like a McDouble or something like that. But I would sometimes get a McDouble, bro.
But like like that shit just make me feel nasty afterwards. Like I feel disgusting. Like I'd rather go to Jack in the Box or something. All right, here you go, Rashad. Here's this order. I want you. Can you see it? Read it.
Me and my fiance Trish, we get 2 large fries, 3 Big Macs, 3 double quarter pounders, extra cheese, extra onion. It brings out the extra flavor in the burgers with all that onion and cheese. Oh, wait. So between 2 of y'all, let me do
in one sitting? In one sitting, or is this like Monday and Tuesday?
I'm trying to do the math here.
Okay, it's one sitting, bro.
Y'all got 2 large fries, 3 big. How the fuck?
3 Big Macs
and 3 double quarter pounders.
3 double quarter pounders.
Man, what the fuck kind of raw gut y'all got going on, man?
How long does it take you to eat this shit, though? How long does it take you to eat this? This is like a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It's a physical challenge.
That really is a man versus food challenge. That's a lot of food, dog.
Nah, dog. Look, I'm a big nigga, man. I'm a big nigga, but I can't eat all that in one sitting, man. I can't eat all that in one day.
That's a lot.
No, one day. I would explode, bro. I would spontaneously combust.
Look what Perp said. Perp
That's a big bag meal for real. That's some Sherman Clump shit right there, man.
For real, right?
Yeah.
I think 3 Big Macs.
I think we ran them out.
I was like, I ain't trying to listen. If you can handle it, that's legendary, motherfucker.
I mean, it's respect. Damn. It's respect, but like, god damn, bro.
Shit, you better go see a doctor the next week.
Yeah,
man. You can have all kinds of
make sure, man. I was watching these YouTube McDonald's videos. He said, "All right, hold on, be back." I was watching these YouTube McDonald's videos, and this person asked for a chocolate sundae hot fudge on their burger instead of sauce or ketchup. What do you guys think about that? That shit sounds fucking disgusting.
I bet you ate that, my dude, Skywalker. I bet you asked for that. I bet he asked for that. Tell the truth. It's okay. You admit it to us.
That's a mud butt waiting to happen, man.
Yeah.
Dog, chocolate sauce instead of like condiments. Ugh.
Yeah.
With a burger.
That sounds gross. Hey, y'all been out to LA or nah?
I've been a couple times. Yeah.
Never been.
You had In-N-Out? Q, what you think of In-N-Out?
I had In-N-Out before. We had them in Michigan. They don't have them anymore, but they were straight.
Nah, you got.
I tried In-N-Out before because my brother lives in Vegas, so I went to visit my brother in Vegas, and that's the first place he took me to was In-N-Out.
Seattle, yep.
The animal fry. What do you call it? The animal fries or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was dope. I dug it.
Nah, that shit good, bro. I mean, I've never had fucking what's the one that everybody say that you got to try in Texas? Whataburger and shit. I never had Whataburger. I ain't never had that shit.
Nah, I tell you what I hate is the disrespect for White Castle. Like in New York, White Castle is like royalty, and I see so many YouTube
in Michigan
videos.
It is too.
Man, they be taking a shit on White Castle. Like, man, y'all eat this shit. I'm like, dog.
Bro, look, I don't even think there's a White Castle in Cali. No, the only time I've ever seen White Castle was in Vegas, and I was like, oh shit, that's White Castle, and because I just associated with fucking freezer food. Yeah. I've never even knew it was a fucking restaurant until Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, I grew up on White Castle, man.
Me too.
That was like a luxury back in the day, you know.
They heavy here in Michigan. They heavy here in Michigan. Yeah. Oh, every time, like late night, you know what I'm saying, 2:30 in the morning. After the club, drunk, yo, hit you some White Castle, them onions, some cheese, some little sliders. They hit the spot, bro.
Look, I'm trying to go in the morning, and I'm trying to go to a Waffle House, dog. I want to try that shit. I want to try a Waffle House. Hold the fights. That's all I need.
Man, all right. To be honest with you, Waffle House is like the equivalent of Taco Bell after the club, man. It's nasty ass food, but it'd be the only place that's open after the club closes. That's all.
Oh man, I'm thinking it's like a different version of Roscoe's.
Yeah, their waffles are pretty good though. Like in Waffle House, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought it was the southern version of Roscoe's. Because out here in Cali or in LA, I should say, we got Roscoe's chicken and waffles, and that's like a fucking staple out here. Like that's like a big deal. You know,
dangerous, ain't it?
Nah, I mean most of them are in decent spots. It's just that fucking what's his face dude that got shot. What's his name?
Yeah. What's his name?
The rapper PB and Rock.
Yeah, PB and Rock. Yeah,
that dumb motherfucker went to, respectfully. He went to the wrong one. He went to the one on fucking Manchester and Maine, bro. That's in the middle of the hood. The security guard is a gang member. Like, what are we doing right now? Like, that's the last one you should have went to. He should have went to the one in Inglewood. He could have went to the one on Pico. He could have went to the one downtown. Like, he could have went to any fucking. He could have went to the Roscoe's in Long Beach, bro. They got a jazz bar there. Like, he could have went to. There's one in freaking Orange County. He came to the one in the hood, like the hood.
Oh wow!
No, like as soon as he landed in that parking lot, somebody made a call, dropped his location, and that was it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't know. I wasn't impressed by Waffle. I don't know. Maybe because I was drunk when I ate it. Because Waffle House, I don't know. I was never impressed with Waffle House, man.
No, I just hear it all the time. So I'm thinking it's equivalent to Roscoe's, because Roscoe's good as fuck, in my opinion. But yeah, dog, like there's an urban legend about KFC and people kill the chickens at the KFC restaurant. No, they don't.
I wish they did.
The fuck, nah, man. You swear he said his homegirl heard chickens in the background of KFC. No, they ain't hear that shit.
Nah. KFC got some of the hoodest motherfuckers to ever live, though. I tell you that. Like the KFC, where I'm at, I would never go there because when I say they're so hood and I'm like, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know what's worse, KFC or Popeyes. When it comes
Popeyes up here.
Popeyes, yeah.
Up well, here. We got all right. So we got these spots called. It's not okay. So look, there's actually like Louisiana fried chicken, and then we got like these little Asian spots that are like Louisiana fried chicken, and they usually be selling like donuts and shit. Those be the fucking hoodest chicken spots, but a lot of people go there because the chicken be good as fuck. Yeah. But we got that. We got churches. We got Popeyes. It just depends on where you. It just depends on where you go at, bro. Like you could go to fucking Popeyes right here in Torrance, and it's cool as fuck because it's ran by Indians and shit. But then you go to fucking Popeyes in the hood on Fig and Florence and shit, and like you, and he has the worst thing ever because it's like gang members and prostitutes and drug addicts over there. So it's like,
yeah, and the service is terrible.
The service is terrible, man. Let me tell you something. When I was doing Uber Eats and I went to go pick up an order one time, right? And there's a certain spot where the Uber Eats drivers have to go to, right? And then the customers. So I went to the spot where I was instructed to go. The bitch taking orders, man. I don't know if she was having a bad day or what, but she like looked at me like, "What you standing there for?" I said, "I'm here to pick up an Uber order." Well, you gotta wait in line with the rest of them because they was here before you, and you need to wait in line with them.
I'm like, but it's Uber order.
Hold on, I said, but I was told to come here. Who told you that? Whoever told you that lied to you. I said, "Oh, let me get out of here before I slap this bitch." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said, "Let me get the fuck out of here."
Let me get a cup of free water.
Yeah. Look, then the person comes up. How can I take your order? I just say I want a 3-piece.
That's the
okay.
worst.
10.55. Okay. Next.
That's the worst thing too, because they act like you working for them and shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? They just like pull up, nigga. Pull up, nigga. What you want? I'm paying my money and shit. Can I get some fucking, you know what I'm saying, common courtesy with them?
Can I get some quality service? Like,
right. And then like the Popeyes out here, they don't even take credit cards and shit. They play straight cash.
Nah, bro, look, we got a couple. Y'all got any of your Popeyes got glass windows?
Yeah,
like the bulletproof glass.
Hell yeah.
We got our Popeyes in South LA, like South Central LA. I'll never forget this shit. It always had this shit. It's a swing window that they have a little arm and shit attached from the other side of the glass where it reaches out and you put your card in there and then they pull the card back in and then they spin the little shit back and then they pay for it to put it back and then give it back to you like that. It's crazy.
That's every Coney Island in Detroit.
Damn.
That's every Coney Island. You got to do that. You know what I'm saying? Put your card in the thing, spin it around. They give you your food. Yep.
That's how you know you in a hood ass area. Once you see them bitches.
Yeah.
I was surprised when I walked into a bank with no fucking bulletproof glass. I was like, what the hell? Like I thought that shit. I was like, I thought y'all always supposed to be behind glass. Like I thought it was common. I was like, it's not.
In Detroit, the grocery stores got the shit. You know what I'm saying? I just thought it was normal. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on. Grocery stores got bulletproof glasses?
Yeah, in Detroit. Yeah, in Detroit. I just thought, I grew up like that. So I thought that shit was normal until I moved out to the suburbs. So like, oh shit, y'all ain't got no motherfucking glass? This is dangerous.
Hell no, man.
Yeah.
That shit sound crazy.
Yeah, in the grocery stores, dog. Like I'm talking about where you put your food on the conveyor, blocked off with glass.
What the hell? That's weird. You might as well just go to the grocery store and just get a checklist and tell them what you want and they go get it for you. Like, fuck?
Yeah, with glass. It's the weirdest shit. It's the weirdest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? But that's, you know what I'm saying? I thought that was normal. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, just like glass everywhere and shit. Candy stores, drug stores. Oh, they all had the glass. And I did not see the glass until I moved away. You know what I'm saying? Or I went visited another place. Like, yeah, damn, y'all ain't got no glass here. Ain't that fucked up, bro?
Shoot. Hey y'all, I gotta head out, man. Yeah, because prep shit done started already, man. I'm running on queue time right now.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We probably about to wrap it up.
All right, man. Peace out,
Hey, man,
y'all.
Good shit, Rashad.
All right.
Oh yeah, this was fun. You know what I'm saying? Let's do a lot. Oh, yo, shoot me your address, Rashad, after this too. I got something for you.
He left already.
He out. He like, nigga, fuck you.
All right, we're gonna take the last couple questions. Me and the black screen, right? Me and the black screen.
I'm Ghostface. I'm Ghostface.
You gotta talk like him if you're gonna be him. He says, "What don't we believe about the KFC urban legend about the chickens being killed in the restaurant?" Because I mean, we all know that restaurants get boxed food. Like it's all packaged already. They just gotta make it.
Keep going.
The fuck. Anyway, all right. So that's all. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. If you guys don't know Q, even though I'm pointing to a black ass screen, that's Q Reviews right there. He in there somewhere, just hiding in the trenches. Make sure to go to his channel, subscribe to his channel. Rashad G Reviews just was here. I'll leave a link in the description for his channel. Make sure you go check him out. He's funny as hell. His reviews are hilarious. I'm Cinema Chop Shop. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like this video, share it, all that good shit. And Q, you want to say something before we dip? My man is blacked out. All right, for sure. All right, man, it's been great. You guys have a great night. Adios.